Lights on, screen up. Oh yeah. Death Witch in the house. Pump it up, pump it up. Sexy gaming stream. Feeling right, feeling right. All eyes on him. In the zone tonight. Zone tonight. Joystick in hand, smooth as silk, smooth as silk. Playing with fire, what a thrill, what a thrill, what a thrill. Chat's going wild, hearts on a spree, on a spree. Get ready, folks. It's time to see, time to see, time to see. Everybody move, swing and play, swing and play. Death Witch like, come join the fray, join the fray, join the fray. Groove to the rhythm, don't delay, don't delay, don't delay. Catch that vibe, stay and sway, stay and sway, stay and sway. Come on, go! Swinging beats and joystick feats. He's the king of gaming streets. Come on, yeah. Strings so tight, lights so bright. Death Witch is in the zone tonight. Liberty of play, stylish flair, stylish flair. Winning every round, beats to share, beats to share. Watch him dominate every way, every way. Feel the rhythm, join the craze, join the craze. Everybody move, swing and play, swing and play. Death Witch like, come join the fray, join the fray, join the fray. Groove to the rhythm, don't delay, don't delay, don't delay. Catch that vibe, stay and sway, stay and sway, stay and sway. Lights on, screen up. Oh yeah. Death Witch in the house. Pump it up, pump it up. Sexy gaming stream. Feeling right, feeling right. All eyes on him. In the zone tonight. Zone tonight. Joystick in hand, smooth as silk, smooth as silk. Playing with fire, what a thrill, what a thrill, what a thrill. Chat's going wild, hearts on a spree, on a spree. Get ready, folks. It's time to see, swing and play. Death Witch like, come join the fray, join the fray, join the fray. Groove to the rhythm, don't delay, don't delay, don't delay. Catch that vibe, stay and sway, stay and sway, stay and sway. Come on, go! Swinging beats and joystick feats. He's the king of gaming streets. Come on, yeah. Strings so tight, lights so bright. Death Witch is in the zone tonight. Liberty of play, stylish flair, stylish flair. Winning every round, beats to share, beats to share. Watch him dominate every way, every way. Feel the rhythm, join the craze, join the craze. Everybody move, swing and play, swing and play. Death Witch like, come join the fray, join the fray, join the fray. Groove to the rhythm, don't delay, don't delay, don't delay. Catch that vibe, stay and sway, stay and sway, stay and sway. Lights on, screen up. Oh yeah. Death Witch in the house. Pump it up, pump it up. Sexy gaming stream. Feeling right, feeling right. All eyes on him. In the zone tonight. Zone tonight. Joystick in hand, smooth as silk, smooth as silk. Playing with fire, what a thrill, what a thrill, what a thrill. Chat's going wild, hearts on a spree, on a spree. Get ready, folks. It's time to see, time to see, time to see. Everybody move, swing and play, swing and play. Death Witch like, come join the fray, join the fray, join the fray. Groove to the rhythm, don't delay, don't delay, don't delay. lights are bright, Death Witch is in the zone tonight. Liberty of play, stylish flair, winning every round, beats to share, watching dominate every way, feel the rhythm, join the craze, everybody move, swing and play, Death Witch like 'em, join the fray, groove to the rhythm, don't delay, catch that vibe, stay and sway, Lights on, screen up, Death Witch in the house, pump it up, sexy gaming stream, feeling right, all eyes on him, in the zone tonight, joystick in hand, smooth as silk, playing with fire, what a thrill, chat's going wild, hearts on a spree, get ready folks, it's time to see, everybody move, swing and play, Death Witch like 'em, join the fray, groove to the rhythm, don't delay, catch that vibe, stay and sway, come on, yeah, swinging beats and joystick feats, he's the king of gaming treats, come on, yeah, strings so tight, lights so bright, Death Witch is in the zone tonight. Liberty of play, stylish flair, winning every round, beats to share, watching dominate.
What's up, witches? We're late. I know. Well aware. It's alright though, we better late than never. Put out a tweet. How do I get the embed info for this? I'll just go with the YouTube link again. X.com. Because Elon Musk is a child. Yeah. Oh shit, I won't do the. There we go. Oh, gotta get signed into Discord. There we go. Okay. Put the tweet out. There we go. Tweet is up. And one more in the Discord. Dun, 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 dun. You all right in there?
Yeah.
Ugh. Browse the Xbox store while we wait for her. Sale. Countdown to Christmas sale. It's 60% off. Half off. What else is on this list? The entire Borderlands collection for $30. You alright?
Nothing in there.
Zero, sit.
Nothing in there.
Sit.
Sit. Hmm. God.
What?
I said God no.
Just it was on sale. And their Christmas sale.
And if there's Baldur's Gate.
That just refuses to go on sale for more than like 10
Yep.
or 20% off. Oh shit, $2 for Big Buck Hunter Arcade
Oh.
Edition.
Isabel like that.
Hunting moose.
Apparently shoot at drunk old hillbillies.
Oh, kill the moonshine. Big Buck Hunter Arcade Edition. Original Black Ops is still $20. Lord.
is that?
Where's what? Oh, the cat trying to get out.
Hmm. Is that him?
You've been on sale. You spend like $100 to get off Destiny.
Huh?
Why would that be just for me? I
That's
don't
for
want that.
you. Oh, no.
You put it on sale for $2 just for me. I still ain't gonna buy it. I have zero interest in this nonsense.
I keep resisting the urge to get on Twitter and just say shit.
What? You're
I
attached.
forgot.
Well, Final Fantasies are on sale. Hmm. All right. Let's get into Path of Exile 2. Too much on that list to go through right now.
Sir, just what are we facing here?
A relic of the old world.
determined to make this necromancer work. Well, at least till she's over here. I got a new character I started just for when we play together, so we'll be the same level. Feel like scaling's not working the way it should in this. Double point? How did it spin? I'll complete that tree. And then where am I going? Going over here, and then going up here. A jewel socket, and then over to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels, and then I'm at the area I need to be at to start buffing my minions again. Yet, I can pass a tree now. Our resistances are, yeah, fire resistance is a problem. Get fire resistance charm up here. Place the other one. I'm just messing around with the other character while I wait for you. No rush. You come over here whenever you're ready.
Death and decay!
Damn it. Damn! I did. Attack it just keeps going underground. Dude! These are aggravating.
Another corpse to serve me.
I think they're dead and then they pop up out the ground again. Oh my god.
Rise! can create better.
Spending all my time zombing and shit. So restrictive on his minions.
Putrefy. Another corpse to serve me.
God, get it off me. Another corpse to serve me. All gonna die. Some of them and it don't matter. They're all so short-lived. Damn. Damn it. Damn it. Filling the screen with bullshit.
Death and decay.
Oh, come on, I wasn't even near that thing.
I will put you down. Death, take you.
Oh, dead end. Oh. I feel like I'm constantly missing something. I mean, it's never all up at the same time.
Rise.
Get him.
I need more mana. Death, take you.
Ooh, regal shot. grab your corpse. Where I needed to be. More zombies. I'm trying to find where the waypoint's at. We are making progress with this character, at least. I made it to Act 2. That ain't it.
Death and decay! Another corpse to serve me.
Get your balls.
Alright, I wanna play.
And get to the waypoint so I can get out of this area. Switch to my other character.
Okay.
Fuck is this? Up here? There it is. Waypoint. Found it. Find something to place in the altar, but I can explore this area later. I'll head back to town and get rid of my inventory and go back to. Oh shit! My max life is 420. Yo.
God.
How can I be of it?
What?
What? Do I now?
What the what?
See? Holding one of those ear horn things. Is that why he's sounding like that?
Yeah, I mean.
Can he not hear?
My wares
I mean,
are
she's
renowned,
old.
as you
Oh,
wish.
she. She's old thing.
That's an old lady.
As you wish.
You selling anything good? Always check your vendors. Nothing there. Want anything that says it's got quality or a socket. Nope, 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 nope. This page. Nope, 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 nope.
Take care.
What about you?
Speak up.
What are you selling? Oh, oh, oh. Wait, what's this one? Level 7?
So you're saying go into one of the events,
Do not wander.
What events?
you know, FetLife. I mean, I know you're not interested, but
I mean, it
I know we
depends on
talked
the
about
event. I know. I just know the level of cringe to expect from
oh
this.
yeah, I'm very well aware.
I'll lose my intelligence. That's not worth keeping.
Hello.
Hello.
Stay inside.
Your whole town exists outside. Feast of Withering Presence. Hold on to that gem. Level up. Arsonist. Put that away. We'll head back to the characters. Selection menu and get you set up here.
Berserker Betty.
I'll let chat name her.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say not Black Betty.
Bam-a-lam. That's my boy.
Laszlo Van Helsing.
Yeah, that's the one I got to play with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Why
Laszlo.
is that suddenly getting caught by the firewall? Firewall sucks. I've been opening that every day for like a week, and the firewall is finally like, oh yeah, am I supposed to let this
Yeah.
through? You've been letting it through every day for a week, Windows. Now you want to stop?
I can't
What?
move.
I hate that I have to like have it as an active window for it to still use the controller. So you got what I need. Anything he can use? Level 4 gem maybe? Oh, that requires level 8. Oh, not level 8. I am level 8. The hell, why can't I use that?
Reasons.
Oh, I don't have any spirit. I don't have any spirit yet. Pretty sure I can't use all
Armor
six.
piercing.
Nope. Okay, that's. Can't use any of that. Oh, you need a ring. I have a ring for you. Damn. That one. Caspia. Okay, you can see me back.
Okay.
Help you murder things.
Hey, murder.
There we go. We should be the same level now, so no scaling. Alright. Alright, go wherever you need to go. I'll follow.
Okay. I think it's here. I don't know.
Grillwood.
I still have to travel to the Grim Tangle
Oh, yeah. you
and
gotta find
travel
that.
to Ogum Village.
Okay, we gotta find a Grim Tank. Grim Fang Tank.
Weak animal.
Pretty good.
And his crossbow there. Damn it. And then poison shit. Wow. Holy ring, whatever that is.
Oh my god.
And by the way, you and I need to play my game. The game you bought me for Christmas last year.
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, hey.
Should have stayed dead.
I know you were kind of saving it, but I think we should just
Saving it for what?
for, you know, having a girl over or something.
Yeah.
Kind of a date night game, but
You do.
usually we just end up,
Yeah.
you know, naked. And
Yeah, well,
Nothing comes of it.
This is one of those things to do before we get naked.
well, we apparently keep forgetting, so
We can find a girl who doesn't suck.
who's not? Yeah, let's just bang this out and get rid of you.
Yeah.
I hate to say it like that. Ah,
Do this.
what is that?
Something you gotta kill.
Why? I don't want to kill it.
Ah. Trying to remember all of them. Shotgun.
Did I? Yep, I died. Right at the end there.
That's right. I gotta remember after I break their armor, I gotta hit the armor piercing round to consume their armor for extra damage.
$129 life over 5 seconds.
What's the one you got?
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't work.
yeah, it
That's
doesn't work
for some
like
reason.
that. Yeah.
To go look at it. It's supposed to, but it
Hold
doesn't.
on.
Yeah,
This
it's
one's
better than what you got. Yeah.
life last.
Yeah, it's better than what you
Yeah,
got.
I figured it.
So, put it on.
Okay.
Find the Grim Tangle.
Down.
Okay.
Bad wolf. Bad. Ooh, gotta remember to reload. That one almost got me.
Yeah, making sure you got Elmo, as the kids say. Always good.
gem.
Yeah, if it'll let me pick it up.
Sometimes it does that when you're playing multiplayer. It'll stay on the ground for a minute. Is it? No, it's the witch. Oh well. Kill her.
Okay. I'm gonna handle this mess over here, I guess.
Damn it! Focus on the one I want because all this other shit keeps popping up. Oh my god. Stop disappearing.
Damn it.
What? Ah,
I don't know what it was.
I have the rest of them.
Gee, thanks.
It's for my wizard.
Well, well, look at this.
128 energy shield. Chaos resistance. 50% of life converted to energy shield. Okay. Legendary and give him a necromancer maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's the tree.
Yep, the tree. We recall the tree. Ah.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, grenades.
Oh.
Back to the grave.
What is that supposed to do? I guess I just freeze stuff.
Found it.
You find the tangle.
Grim Triangle.
Hold on a minute. Am I carrying around here?
Through the chaos resistance. It's huge.
Energy
Huge.
shield 26. Oh. Eh.
Oh, my phone's on the bed.
Yeah. Is this one better?
Huh?
I think this one's better, right?
No.
No?
Yeah, the one you're wearing is energy shield 26. That one's 15.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
So it's not as good. Peepaw McFist.
Oh.
gems to use too.
So. Alright.
Using the big face, we'll turn that gray one, like the medium flask. It'll turn that into blue, and then doing that will add a second blue modifier to it.
So using this face?
Yep, use that one first on it. Okay.
Okay.
And then go use the two faces on it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Now
Then-
it's 99.
And then equip.
Yep.
And these I can't use right now. Right?
Those you can try to use them. Yeah, they can add stuff to modify your weapons. Hits with that skill will cause 50% more stun. Worded skills have more attack speed. Gain 25% extra damage as cold damage, but you deal less fire and lightning. And if you don't want to do that skill, you can press right bumper to tab over your other skills. Pick which skill you want to put a thing on. Attacks gain 5% of damage as lightning for 3 seconds on killing a shocked enemy. You get extra damage if you shock an enemy and kill them. What's lightning infusion? Extra lightning damage, but you deal less fire and cold. Yeah, that one would be good for it because you don't deal cold and fire with that anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd pick the middle one.
Okay.
Do even more lightning damage with Fallen Thunder. Got one more. Over to killing blow. Killing palm. No, what's life? What's profusion? Oh yeah, you'll sometimes create an additional orb. You kill them.
So which one
The
is
orb one.
orb one?
The whole point in killing palm is to create orbs that your
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
Falling Thunder will consume to do extra damage, so you'll constantly be generating more of them now. There you go.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, summon
The lady.
summon the songbird. And talk to the songbird.
Please wait a moment. Okay. I'll talk to your imaginary friends.
Okay,
If
I
the
guess I
Fae
gotta do it
spirits
too.
are still.
You can do it for me. Yep, there we go. The
The
songbird.
old magic still thrive. The way's open.
Undead
Please,
wretch!
hurry.
The old way's still. I'm glad I could be of you undead whore! I'm already in there screaming that shit. Dead end. Reload. Go up. Yeah, watch out, they leave poisonous
Poison
bullshit.
Yeah. Kind of.
Maze is like a maze. Jesus. Alright. Go this way now.
Should have stayed dead.
Grenades. All the
Yeah. Well,
pools of bullshit they leave on the ground.
poison shit.
She'll
yeah.
drain your health fast.
Need more time.
Where we go?
I don't know. This way. Couldn't make up my mind.
Blind leading the blind over here.
Try not to kill some of them so you can get charges.
Yeah.
Bag of bones.
Bag of bones. Oh, that wasn't nice at all. Hey, stop it.
Don't you body shame me. Ow.
Speaking of, I guess it's okay for us to call people fat now, because our kids are just like running around calling everybody fat.
Well, I'm trying to learn how to roast people, but you know, they're young.
They're young,
This
yes.
is a new toy for them, so they're going for the low-hanging fruit.
I was like, is that okay now? Are we okay to call people?
You know what? I'm fine bringing
I
back
mean,
fat shaming.
I say calls it like you see them.
Yeah, I'm fine bringing back fat shaming.
Like, I feel like,
Okay, we got a checkpoint. Oh, it's the druid.
oh, you know, some people think I'm mean.
Tell me that
But
isn't
I feel like
fungus.
people think I'm mean more now because I feel like I have to be mean now. Everybody
Shotgun.
is so busy.
Grenades.
Need more
you
time.
know, getting their feelings hurt. I'm just tired of being nice.
Watch out.
Damn.
Watch out for the,
No.
for the vine whips. Just
No,
keep dodging
you
till they
and
go
your
away.
Tendrils. Get away from me, tendril.
Shotgun.
Killing time.
No, fuck. Just got me with that one.
How about with the tendrils?
Need more time.
I don't even know what happened there.
Yeah, it'll suck you into the middle. Where all the poison shit
Fungus.
is. Try to kill it
It
with
just had to be fungus.
Hello, Willie.
Hello.
Hey, mate.
What's cracking?
Oh, just more Path of Exile experimentation. You got support gems. You get all sorts of goodies there. I think that's all we needed from this area. Now we
Yeah.
can just go to the next one. Just
Well,
the hidden boss.
I was gonna say, I might need to go back to town and.
Well, we'll go to the next area and then go and unlock the waypoint. We've
Okay.
completed this map. I don't think there's anything else in here except the optional boss that we just killed.
So.
How was your day, Ozzy?
Yeah, not bad. Was just watching the movie Carry On.
Quickly! My family has been abducted!
Okay. His family has
Yep,
been
yeah,
abducted.
Talk to him about his missing family.
Yeah.
What's that?
Bastard tyrant Praetor Draven!
Some bastard
He's
has
taken my
abducted
family
this guy's
hostage.
family.
They're being held somewhere beyond these gates. I never
Oh, so
thought
you
it
see the
would
movie
stoop
Carry On
this
as well,
low.
have you?
I sent for reinforcements, but it's been so long. I must get through the gate. The keys! Where are the blasted keys? I believe those cowards took them.
Is he playing with a full deck?
I've taken orders from stranger.
My experience, if you have to ask that question, yes,
Probably
usually
not.
no.
Yeah, probably
Head back
not.
to town. We just go to my pool.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let me see. See what I got.
Already identified everything, didn't
Oh,
I?
I
Stash
can't remember
that. Dismantling those. Stash that. Stash that. I got a support gem I gotta do. Yeah, I gotta pick up stuff too. Cause I tried to keep myself at the same part of the story as you, so I can talk to the people you need to talk to, and then you can actually hear them.
Yeah.
And we can do this together. That's why I started second character. Worded skills deal more physical damage. Deal no chaos damage and no elemental damage. Oh, and that's the one I'm going with. Make my shotgun do a bunch more damage. Check my vendor to see if they're selling anything worth picking up.
Oh, I need to be level 8. That's why.
How
I'm
can
Before
I
we go
help?
further, we'll watch
What would you
Ozzy's
like?
video on the fucking.
Are you gonna learn what a bogan is?
I mean, we know what bogans are. We've seen the Trolls movie, but we'll see what Australia thinks bogan.
You have a keen
I
eye.
think that's they're not the same, sweetie.
That's what they call it in the movie. The bad guys, the evil things.
I mean, I know what they are,
The
yeah, but
bogans.
that's I don't think these are the same things.
Are you suggesting that the Australian bogans are
You'll
even more
survive
evil
well,
than the
Emma.
Trolls bogans?
Oh, the Trolls bogans weren't really evil at the end of the day.
Well, I'm sure that Australian bogans aren't evil. They're probably just highly
If you find
intoxicated.
a pint out there,
Yeah, yeah,
do bring
that,
it back.
that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah.
Where's the bitch? There's the bitch.
Yes.
Where's the bitch?
Couldn't find her. What are you selling? I'm not paying.
Stay
$1,000
safe
for that
if
ring.
you
That
can.
ring's a piece of shit.
So you're not gonna put a ring on it?
Not for that price.
Not that ring.
Not for that price.
Not for
This
that.
bitch done lost her ever loving mind. We'll hang out here.
That one's better.
Which one you got? Okay.
This one I'm
It
wearing.
has increased invasion rating. I don't. Didn't your guy use? What did your guy use? You use evasion
Evasion.
or energy shield?
He-
Evasion.
he uses both,
Well, that's got.
but I think evasion is the one I'm
I'd keep the one you got. The one extra point isn't worth
isn't worth
losing.
losing the lightning.
Yeah, the extra
damage.
lightning damage.
Okay.
And then we get to learn about bogans.
Oh,
Bogans, bitch. Bogans.
yeah, I don't think this. Yep.
No, that staff is going to carry you for a
Yeah,
while.
for a while.
That's a legendary. Need to get you some runes. Once runes drop, you can increase the damage of it by 40 more %, so it'll last you a little bit longer. You got 2 rune slots in it. There's a rune that gives you 20% extra physical damage with it. You put 2 of those in there, you'll be doing 40% more damage with it, so it'll level up with you if you just get that rune to drop. Yeah, I just sell that shit. I need to buy a guild stash
Oh,
tab
well, I'm not,
so we can have a shared stash.
not a high enough level for this.
That's all strength based. You don't need it anyway.
Okay.
Because your guy uses, what's his main stat? Dexterity,
Yeah.
I think.
I believe. Oh, yes.
Yeah, go to your character sheet. Actually, all your stats are about equal. Go to passives. Start working your way up this tree, and let's see what it tries to give you. Skill speed, attack damage, attack and cast speed, +5 to dexterity. Okay, he's dexterity and intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's giving you +5 dexterity and intelligence. So he's kind of split between those 2 stats because he's got magic and a staff. Okay. Magic and a bow staff. So you gotta get gear that'll give you those 2 stats. And the rest of it is, and you need gear that does evasion and energy shield. Looks like he's a combination of the 2.
Yeah.
He's a combination character. I think my guy's the same way. What's he use? Keys. I think my guy is evasion and armor. I think it's the 2 that, yeah, armor and evasion. That's how my guy splits his. We're using combo characters. Like the ranger's pure evasion. The sorceress is pure intelligence. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So what are we watching?
All right.
Bogans?
Alright, we're gonna learn about bogans.
Bogans.
Minimize this here, get that out the way. Alright, let's learn about bogans. Why aren't you working? Where you at? Oh, where's she in there? Oh, why was that all the way down? There we go, I'll go with that. Okay. There's another button. Where's the... What's this one? Yeah, I know that. No, I don't want to do that. What in the... What? What happened to the other green I was on? Yeah, that's the one I want. Why did they take the button away for that? Yeah, because that's tell me if it's being accurate or not.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Turn the game volume down. And we'll go to the react screen so we can have a look at all these bogans. I'll say reaction clips. Bogans! Bogans, baby. Bogans. Alright.
When it starts out with a disclaimer. No, it's going to be interesting.
Yep, it started out with a disclaimer. That's how we got this ball rolling. Oh, this one I can leave right here. Alright. Disclaimer. No one was hurt in any of the photos or clips in this video. All clips used are from Australian news sources that have been played on live television or are taken from other YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook videos, which are suitable for YouTube re-upload and do not violate any guidelines. All stunts performed by professionals in a controlled environment. No, they weren't.
No.
He just said they came from the news.
From
These
the
are
news.
normal
This
people.
is not a controlled environment.
Not a
at
professional.
all.
This video is intended only for comedic, educational, and entertainment purposes. Do not try anything you see in this video yourself. YouTube, don't age restrict it again, please. Oh, God. Please don't age restrict my channel. Okay. Let's get this pulled up here. Our cameras. Yeah. Alright. Okay, here we go. Time to see what Bogans is all about.
Yeah, some days I feel unfazed, like when I'm with my friends with a cup raised. On Monday, I got a gun raised. Suicidal to a dime till hump day, then I go right.
I've seen some of these.
Yeah.
More drinks, more songs, more beats to rap. I need a shrink. I'm
Is that
more time keeps passing. No
is it the Parks and Rec theme? It is.
orange and black to feel home. From Citizens Bank back to Camden Yards. It's a tale of two cities and trust we go hard. Trust we go hard. Yes, we go hard. You said we go hard. I said we go hard. Rocking my Bob Cousy, stocking up on the loose. The lyrics come easy, but the life is a doozy.
What I'm gathering from this montage
Jesus
here.
Christ.
What I'm gathering from this montage here is this is Australians' word for redneck.
Yeah.
They're just rednecks.
One of the most important parts about Australia are the native animals. Animals such as kangaroos, koalas, wombats, dingoes, maggots, just to name a few. Our unique collection of native creatures sets us apart from the rest of the world. But in today's video, we'll be focusing on what is arguably the most important native species in all of Australia. And if you've read the title of this video, you'll already know that that species is the bogan. As I mentioned before, the bogan
Crikey.
is native to Australia and shares a lot of DNA with the American redneck.
Yeah.
Just because these two creatures share a lot of DNA doesn't mean that they're anything alike. So in this video, I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about the different types of bogans, where to find them, and how to spot them. So without further ado, let's get into it. We'll start off by answering the question, what is a bogan? A bogan is a subspecies of human that can be found in every town, city, and corner of the Australian continent. Usually spotted driving a Holden Commodore with a red flannelette shirt on.
I gotta go back.
God, what did you see?
Oh, a little bit more. A little bit more.
Found in every town, city.
Was it the map? It was the map, wasn't it?
Bogan. A bogan is a subspecies of human that
Not the map, the one before
can
the
be
map.
found in every town.
Damn it,
Titty-
it's
titty
only on the
bomb?
screen for just a second.
A bogan.
Titty
A
bomb.
bogan is a subspecies of human that can be found in every town.
Titty bong.
Damn it. I keep double click because then
Yeah.
YouTube tries to do that with it. Okay, there we go. I got it. I got it up there.
I mean,
Y'all have a town named Titty Bong?
Yeah.
What is this I'm looking at?
titty bong.
What the fuck
Oh,
is Titty
yeah.
Bong?
It's a town. Hey, there's also a town called Wagga Wagga.
Wait, what?
Wagga Wagga? That's the noise Fozzie Bear makes.
Wagga Wagga.
Wagga Wagga. Yeah.
We have cool names for our cities, like Bat Cave.
Arapaho.
Yeah, that's right. The Bat Cave, where Batman lives. It's right here.
Yep.
It's right here, baby. We got that here.
We do. We do.
You can
have
see
that.
signs for it on the interstate. He did not do a good job of hiding it. He did not.
Everybody knows how to
Bat
get
Cave,
there.
next exit. Oh, that's where Batman is at.
That's where the Bat
Okay.
Cave is.
All right,
City
just wanna
and
make sure
corner
it's
of the
all
Australian
hitty
continent.
bong.
Usually spotted driving a Holden Commodore with a red flannelette shirt on, wearing footy shorts, thongs,
Yeah,
and
just in
speed dealer
direct messages,
sunglasses
Steph.
topped off.
Did they just call flip flops
Yes,
thongs?
thongs. Dong,
Okay.
dong, dong,
Yeah.
dong.
I don't think that's what
the thing
Cisco
to go on your
No,
feet.
that's not
No,
what Cisco was
no.
singing about.
They're the things that ride up girls' butts.
Yep, those are the things that your butt crack eats.
God bless you, thongs. American
No.
thongs. God. Jesus. Because when Cisco made the thong song, I don't think he was
No.
talking about white dudes in flip flops.
No, he was not.
Oh God. Topped
with a
off.
dodgy mullet,
What the fuck?
Bogan is a truly
Jesus.
unique creature. Some hobbies of the Bogan include drinking,
Yep.
gambling,
Yep.
and drinking. And
Yep.
all those hobbies that I just mentioned are entirely funded by Centrelink. So now that you sort of know what a Bogan is,
What's Centrelink?
That's our social security center.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, Social
Okay,
Security.
alright,
Okay, so they're
alright,
entirely
yeah.
funded. So basically, welfare pays for their alcohol, their gambling, and their alcohol.
Okay.
Okay, they
Yep.
do have a
Yep.
lot of things in common
They do.
with the American
Yeah,
redneck.
yeah, they do.
Only gambling's not legal in most of the states here, so it's alcohol, lottery tickets, alcohol,
Yeah.
and meth.
Meth.
God bless this meth.
Oh, God.
All right, God made grass.
God bless this meth.
Oh.
we're gonna get into where you can find them. Bogans have many different habitats, which means that if you want to go find one, there's many different places where you can go looking. But thanks
Okay.
to my PhD in boganology, over the years while I've been studying this native Australian creature, I've come up with a list of places where you're most likely to find a bogan in their natural habitat. First up,
Okay.
we have summer gnats. It's no secret that bogans
Okay. I've got to get my translator for all these Australian terms.
Summer gnats?
Summer gnats. Ozzy? Summer gnats?
Can't remember what was this.
He
Summon gnats?
He was talking about places here. I'll back it up a little bit. He was talking about places where you can frequently find the bogan.
habitat. First up,
we have
summer gnats. It's not
Summer gnats. Yeah, and it's got a car in front of a bunch of stuff.
Oh,
this like
car
NASCAR?
convention.
Car convention. Oh,
Like NASCAR.
like
yeah.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, American Redneck got the NASCAR. Oh my God, Titty Bong is a real place. I need to look that up. It does sound like a crazy place to visit. Beware the bogan. All right.
no secret that bogans love burnouts. And if they're not
Summer
smoking a
Gnats
glass
is an
barbecue,
annual
they're
car
out there
festival held in Canberra.
Car festival. I mean,
I guess they have to focus on cars over there. It's not like NASCAR. It's like a
yeah.
just a
yeah.
regular people.
Drag
Showing off the
racing,
cars.
Yeah.
burnout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess y'all have to have that.
I was gonna say the
because
shit they do every
They don't.
weekend
They
down
don't.
at the
They don't have.
fairgrounds.
They don't get to do what we do here. Because rednecks here, they go to conventions too. NASCAR is a sport. It's not a
Yeah.
convention.
Yeah. It's,
We got gun
No,
shows.
what you
Y'all
would-
don't get them there.
What you would be also looking at for, like, NASCAR is what we have V8 supercars.
V8's a drink. Should have had a V8. Yeah, when it comes to conventions, the only convention you'll catch the American Redneck at, goddamn gun show,
it's
son.
the gun expo when it comes
Yep,
to
you're at the
town.
gun show.
And the most
You
famous
ladies
V-
won't tickets to the gun show?
And the
I
most
hear
famous V8 supercar race in Australia is the Bathurst 1000? Yeah, I think it's 1000.
We got the Daytona 500.
And
We're too lazy to go for
ours
1,000.
came from running booze.
If they tried to do, yep, which is why most
Yep.
people watch NASCAR while drunk.
There you go. The
We
history.
don't do 1,000. We do 500 laps. 1,000. If NASCAR did 1,000 laps,
No, it's not 1,000
90.
laps. It's a 1,000-kilometer track race.
I don't know what is that in American.
You know,
Kilometer.
Google will
I
tell
don't know
you
what that is.
this.
But the point is, if we did 1,000, 90% of that crowd would die of alcohol poisoning before they hit the last lap. But like,
It would.
look, 500
Meters or
pushing it.
miles for you? Miles?
Yeah, we do miles.
Yeah.
We use freedom units here
A
also.
1,000 miles. Oh, 1,000 Ks is 621.3 miles.
Yeah, I think I remember that from
621.
school. Yeah, I think I remember that from school. 6,000. Yeah. Okay. I knew it was somewhere in there. All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Smoking tires. Whether it's a $200 AU Falcon with no rear brakes or a $200,000 HSV Maloo, there's nothing a bogan loves more than a good burnout. So it's only natural that once a year when Summer Nuts is on in Canberra, hundreds of thousands of bogans make the annual pilgrimage down to the Holy Lands to get a piece of the action. Another place just as common for bogan spotting is Bathurst. Just like Summer Nuts, Bathurst is held once every year and
Okay,
has
yeah,
the
that's-
three
that's-
things
that's
that
the one he
bogans
just mentioned.
need.
Yeah.
Holden, sort of, Ford, and alcohol. At the time this video gets uploaded, 2023's Bathurst has came and went, and as per usual, with it came some great bogan moments. Another common location for bogan congregation is Bali, with cheap beer, cheap cigarettes, and only a 50% chance you're gonna end up with food poisoning. Bali is the ultimate destination for a bogan holiday.
Okay.
All a
Bali
bogan
belly.
needs to be happy is cheap alcohol, cheap cigarettes, cool clothes like this that they can get from the link in the description, and
nice
easy
merch
access
collection.
to anything with an engine.
Plug this merch.
And luckily enough for Australia's bogan population, Bali has all three readily available. And that of course means a whole lot of this.
You gonna do those helmets up? Are you what to drive?
I don't fucking know.
Driving the bike?
Now, some places you'll also spot bogans back in the homeland include the Pokies, the pub, the Pokies room at the pub, Dan Murphy's, the back of a divvy van, and of course, Centrelink.
The
Did he just say
The back of a Diddy van?
Pokies, I got it. That's a
Yeah,
casino.
yeah,
Got it. Slot machines. But did he just call the ambulance a Diddy
a
van?
Diddy van.
No, that's the police car. Drunk tank, paddy wagon.
We had Diddy vans here too, but they took you to a different place.
They took you to the freak off.
They took you to the Diddy party. Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Nope.
Ain't no party. Y'all don't have them there.
Diddy van. Oh god.
Oh. All right, there they are, standing outside Social Security office.
Okay, so now you're clued up
Clued
on
up.
what a bogan is
Gotcha.
and where to find them. But
Now
there's
what?
a lot more to the bogan species than just beer and burnouts. But just like how a bogan is an offshoot of the human species, there are many different offshoots from the bogan species. So just like dogs, spiders, and hepatitis, when it comes to bogans, there are many different types. The first type of bogan that we're going to be getting into is the stereotypical bogan. This is
Okay.
the sort of bogan who wears nothing but flannelette shirts and footy shorts.
The redneck one.
Yeah, this is your.
If it doesn't already exist, I think I'm gonna have to make an American version of this video where I break down the different kinds of rednecks.
I was gonna say, yeah. I think you need to.
And absolutely resist the urge to use exclusively pictures from my family.
Oh god.
We got all the different kinds.
You do. You do.
I even got that one Hitler with that one uncle with a Hitler mustache.
Yeah. And the one that just wears the bib overalls. No shirt.
Yeah, I got the one
Just
that
a
just
bib
wears overalls
overalls.
with no shirt.
Yep. Yep. You got that one. Wow. You've got the
You gonna be
flannel.
hard pressed. You gonna be hard pressed to catch my daddy without his cowboy hat.
Yep. So we got that one. Hat. 50 sizes too big. Oh god.
It's more of a redneck sombrero. It's more of a-
Lives off Centrelink and has little to no teeth. There has been many documentaries made about the stereotypical bogan. Some of the most notable ones include Howzos, Bogan Hunters, and A Current Affair. The easiest place to find a stereotypical bogan is at the front of Dan Murphy's at 8 AM on a Wednesday. These sort of
What's a Dan Murphy's?
Is that like Walmart?
No, basic. Well, think of Walmart, but exclusively for alcohol.
The ABC store.
ABC store. Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
These sort of
bogans
bogans.
spend all their money on alcohol, child support, and hooning fines. And once in a blue moon, when they manage to save up $500 on the side, they get straight onto Facebook Marketplace, buy a brand new second-hand VT Commodore, weld the diff, and add to their collection of hooning fines. The stereotypical bogan lives a simple life.
My dad's collection's pretty impressive.
Oh yeah.
But here in America, we only use Facebook Marketplace. Facebook is where you post Trump memes.
Yeah. You're right.
No lie. If you were to go to my dad's computer right now, and you were to click Chrome, it automatically opens to Craigslist.
I know.
That's his fucking homepage.
I remember. Yeah.
That is his homepage.
Because that's where he's
It's the
happiest.
first thing he looks at every time he opens fucking Chrome. Craigslist.
That's his happy place. Craigslist.
Add to the junk pile.
As I mentioned before, as long as they have access to alcohol, cigarettes, and anything that they can do a burnout in, they'll be happy as Larry. So with that being said, we'll get into our next type of bogan.
He's doing a burnout. He's doing a burnout. I'm fucking help around. What are the old people disability chairs?
I mean,
I want to get my hands on a few of those and race them. Just do like NASCAR for old people.
I'm pretty sure someone's already done that. Someone has probably already done that.
We'll do a whole tournament for all the senior citizens.
You gotta work on the engines so they can go
Look, I know a
faster.
couple Vietnam vets right now who'd be down.
They'd be okay with it.
Go, Lieutenant Dan.
God.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
All right, what's the next type?
And
Let's
that
see
is
how this compares to America.
Cashed up bogan. Unlike the
Cashed up
stereotypical
bogan.
bogan, the cashed up bogan has something called a job.
A
Whether it's
job.
laying bricks, selling bricks, or performing open heart surgeries, cashed up bogans come in all shapes and sizes. You may be wondering what makes someone a cashed up bogan. And luckily for you, I have the answer to that question. There's only two criteria that you need to fill to be considered a cashed up bogan. The first one being having a job, and the second one being owning any turbocharged Falcon or V8 Commodore that's worth more than 25 grand. If you
Here it would be a
successfully
pickup
fill
truck.
these
Yeah.
two criterias, it shows us that you worked hard, saved up your money, and still decided to buy one of the two bogan chariots. The cashed up bogan is a rare breed, and for the last few years of the production of the Ford Falcon and the Holden Commodore, the cashed up bogans were the lifeline that Holden and Ford needed to buy their cars and delay the bankruptcy. You see, between 2013 and 2017, car prices were at an all-time low, and that was especially true for V8 Commodores and XR6 Turbos. So naturally, it only made sense for all the other
Got weird
bogans to
taste
buy
in
the
cars.
cheap second-hand ones for a few $1,000s, meaning that they had more money left over for
What do you mean
VB
weird
and Winnie
taste in
Blues,
cars?
meaning that the only
It's like it's like Turbo Ford and the Commodore. It's like, oh.
Yeah, like that's
Like I read Next Hero about. I mean,
Yeah.
Ford was in. I promise you, Ford is in no threat of going bankrupt as long as the American redneck exists.
yeah.
Yeah,
they'll be fine.
the Ford and the Holden are basically popular because they're the racing cars.
Oh,
They're
here
the ones you put
our-
the V8 engine in and you go racing around the tracks.
Yeah, yeah. Here, rednecks, you ain't gonna find a redneck driving a car.
No.
They're exclusively pickup trucks.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Usually with a giant American flag on it and a
I
Trump
was gonna say you're gonna need like a fucking mountain goat and a Sherpa to get up in that thing by the time they're done with it.
The bigger the better. They ain't
Yeah.
got to go fast. They just got to be able to run over whatever's in front of them.
Yep.
Also, the third type of car you'll see in Australia is a utility truck.
My friend's dad in high school
So-
did that.
so- something with a flatbed.
That's what they wanted pickup trucks for. My friend's dad in high school, the one who, like, he gets into his truck, and there's like just this layer of beer cans on the floor. He's got to wade through to get to the pedals, and he'd get in the truck, and he did that. We're at a stoplight, and he's behind this car. It's a little Prius or some little small car. And the light turned green. I don't know. That driver was on his phone or something because he didn't start moving.
Oh God.
And my friend's dad's like laying on the horn. He's like, "You gotta move. You gotta move. Hey, you gotta move, buddy. You gotta move." He ain't moving. And he's like, "I bet you I could just push it out the way. Just let me." And he pulled up and he tapped the bumper of that car with his, like, he didn't like slam on the gas. He inched up to it while laying on the horn. This guy still didn't move. And then the guy like threw his finger up at us. Like, now he's sitting at the light on purpose.
Now he's doing it on purpose. Yeah.
His dad touched bumpers with him, and as soon as he did, he laid on the gas, just started pushing him out into the intersection. And at that point, the light had started to turn red, and other cars were coming. The look on that dude's face, he's like, "Oh shit!" It's like,
Yeah,
I told you we could push him out the way.
You gotta gauge the situation.
That's why they drive trucks. You ain't doing that with a You ain't doing that with a Commodore or a Turbo.
Yeah.
Rednecks will just run your shit off the road.
Yeah.
They don't need to be faster. They just need to be bigger.
Yeah, and that's what they do here.
Only real customers Ford and Holden had for the cars worth more than 60 grand were the few and far between cashed up bogans who didn't already own a 79 series Land Cruiser. But those days are over. These days you'll find cashed up bogans driving around in a brand new
There we
Ram
go.
TRX,
Yep.
Chevy Silverado,
Yep.
LTZ,
That's
or
what the rednecks drive.
occasionally a green VF Maloo. But now
Whatever
that we've
that is.
explored both ends of the bogan spectrum, we've got to look further
What's in the
into
middle? Yeah.
So that brings us on to the average bogan. The average bogan falls smack bang in the middle of the stereotypical bogan and the cashed up bogan. You see, everyone has a little bit of bogan in them. For example, if you've ever actually enjoyed the taste of VB or unironically own a flannelette shirt, you fall onto the bogan spectrum. And this is where
I
the
got one in the
average
closet.
bogan comes in.
Yes, you do.
The
I
average
think I
bogan
bought
may
it
live
for
a
you.
normal life with a normal job and be a somewhat respected member of society. But that doesn't mean that here and there they don't enjoy a bit of AU Falcon action, Centrelink rotations, VB annihilation, and a trip to Bali every couple of years. All in all, most of the time bogans get a bad rap. But at the end of the day, there's not one person in the whole of Australia who lives a bogan-free lifestyle. And there's no one in Australia that can admit that there's nothing more fun than having a few drinks and riding a old dirt bike around someone's backyard. And on that note, it's time to end. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna need to.
All right,
follow
all right,
that
Ozzy.
video.
This man just told us some truth. Now I gotta ask. He said there's not a single man in Australia doesn't have a little bogan in him. So let's hear it, Ozzy. Ozzy left. He's not. Ozzy.
He's like, nope, I don't have any bogan in me.
Ozzy, you've got bogan in it. Tell us your bogan habits. Come back. Come back and tell us your bogan habits, Ozzy.
I'm gonna go get a little bit more food.
You piece of shit. Damn it, Ozzy.
I'm gonna go get a little bit more food. I might have to go to bed, though.
He just drinks too much.
Yeah, that's his bogan.
That's his bogan.
Yeah,
Ozzy, there he is. He's back.
Sorry, man. Just got a little storm going outside, so just lost power for a bit.
All right. Well, before you lose it again, he said There's not a single man in Australia that doesn't have a little bogan in him. So, let's hear it.
Yeah, no, I don't have.
What's
bogan.
your,
I don't have a.
What's your bogan
I-
habit? Everybody's got one in Australia. This man just told on you, so I need to know. What's your bogan habit? It's okay. This is a safe space.
I don't have a flannel shirt. I don't drive a Ute or Holden or anything like that. I got no bogan.
Gotta be. It's gotta be something bogan related you're doing here. Okay. All of them have a little bogan in them, so.
You drink, right?
Yeah, I have the occasional drink.
Okay.
There you go.
That's as far as it goes.
As bogan as it gets.
So you don't hit up the slot machines?
Nah,
You've never done
I
a
don't want to
burnout?
waste my money like that. Nope.
You've never done a burnout?
No, never done a burnout.
You ever gone to one of these car conventions or that race?
No, never been to Bathurst or any of the car conventions. I'm not a big car person. I don't really see. I don't have a tiny little, compensation need.
Okay, what about let's see, what other bogan habits we got? What about what was the name of their store? Dan something?
Dan
Yeah.
Murphy's? Yeah, I've been to Dan Murphy's once or twice. They sell some good grog there.
Okay.
See, he's got a little bogan habit in him. What about the Centerlink? You ever been down to that office?
Not
When I was
benefits.
doing my management diploma, I was on Centrelink, yeah. So
There we go. See, got a little bogan in him. Do you have all your teeth?
yes, I have all my teeth.
Oh, all right. Well, you won that one.
Yep.
Look,
I
I
like to get some more
don't
food.
try to hide my redneck habits. I got a few. I'm in the flannel shirt in that closet right now.
A few. That's...
But yeah,
Just a few.
I also sent you the direct message for Wagga Wagga. Check it.
Wagga Wagga.
Wow,
All right,
wow.
let's check out Wagga Wagga. Wagga Wagga. Just looks like a bathhouse. The fuck is this?
I mean, maybe
No,
that's,
that's
a
the name
visitor
of the
center.
town.
Oh, I was
No,
like, why
that's
am I
a-
looking at a bathhouse? We got one of them at the lake.
Yeah,
Where
no,
you go to
that's
get your
just
bathing
random
suit.
picture from the place.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an
Wagga
actual
Wagga
town.
is a city in New South Wales, Australia. The Museum of the Riverina explores the history of this inland farming region. The vast Wagga Wagga Botanic Garden is home to native plants and a mini zoo. What the fuck's a mini zoo?
Small petting zoo.
Oh, it's like a petting zoo. Okay.
That's what I assume.
Wagga Wagga Art. The Gallery of Art has more than 500 pieces of glass art. So bottles? You just got a bunch of
No,
bottles?
it's like, bowls and shit.
Oh, glass bottles and bowls. Okay. So it's like an IKEA.
Statues. Sculptures.
Wagga Beach sits on the shore of the Murrumbidgee River. Jesus Christ. The Wigadackery walking track
What?
runs along the river and through the surrounding countryside. Okay.
Oh, and that word that you were trying to pronounce there is Murrumbidgee.
What?
I got close.
You got close.
I got close.
I don't think you got
The
close.
Murrumbidgee River.
I don't think you were anywhere near.
Why's your mom so bitchy? Mom bitchy river. Mom's bitchy river. Mom.
Oh my
What do you gotta go
God.
do?
I'm gonna go see if there's anything left to eat.
Grab me a monster
A monster.
while you're there, and then we'll
If you didn't burn it all.
try to beat chapter 1 of this game. I think we're close.
I'm tired though. We might have to wait till tomorrow.
Okay, well, just get me a
But I'll get you monster.
give me a monster while you're down there.
Oh.
Well, yep, the Australian bogan doesn't sound too different from the American redneck. shittier taste in cars and less guns, but for the most
Yeah.
part, there's a lot of similarities.
Well, I figure they probably have knives. Do they hunt?
Do they hunt?
Yeah. Don't they hunt or something?
Do y'all hunt down there?
Yeah. Depends on what part of Australia it is. You can go out pig hunting or
They have pig hunting.
pig hunting, roo hunting,
Roo hunting? Kangaroo,
Like
I guess.
kangaroos?
Yeah.
kangaroo. Yeah.
I'd kill a kangaroo. I'd
I mean,
fuck
as long
a
as it's one of
kangaroo.
them big jacked ones, not
I'd
the cute
fuck
ones.
a kangaroo up. Wait, y'all don't have guns, so are you out there just like
Knife
fighting kangaroos?
No,
you see a
you
bogan
can
out there?
get.
Rumble.
Especially if you live on a property, you can get a specific gun license. It's basically like your hunting license over there.
I'm a bit of a gaming bogan. Spend most of my time playing Path of Exile, but I'm not Australian. Does that count? No, that doesn't count. I believe one of the requirements to be a bogan is you have to be Australian. Do you have all of your teeth? Let's see if you meet the other requirements. Jesus.
Alright, well, I'm going to get off while this storm's going, and I'll find some more Australian videos to send you.
Yeah, it's fun to take that virtual trip to Australia and see that we're not so different, you and I. Oh, that was fun.
Alright, I'll catch you.
All right, later, man. What is this? This is Path of Exile. Path of Exile 2, specifically. Alright, let me get the volumes turned back up on this. There we go. And the volume's turned down because we were watching a YouTube video. But we're done with that now. Welcome, Julian. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. The wife is going to grab us a drink, a little bit of a snack, and then we'll probably play some more Path of Exile, chill out for a bit. I told her we got to start starting these streams earlier. We didn't start till like 12:30 tonight, and it's already 2:30. Pretty sure hers, yeah, closed down. Okay, well, I can go back to the game for a second until she gets back here and check on my other characters and then go back. Logged her out anyway. Oh, I'm not in a party with her anymore. Alright. I'm trying to keep that character at the same point in the story as hers. Let's see. Ranger I was working on. Go to the witch. Check back in on my witch real quick. Which is Path of Exile's version of a necromancer. Alright. Let's see. Titan Grotto is where I was at. Do a little casual farming while she grabs my monster. Grabs me a snack and a monster. The end game, I'm going pure minion build with this necromancer. Just to see if it's possible in this game. It's definitely not as easy as it is in Path of Exile 1.
You should have served me.
Get 'em, boys. These zombies out there after. Oh, that one just kamikaze me. Making it work so far. Let's get some diseased zombies here. Hide behind my minions. You better not be a bot. How am I doing? I'm good. You're not a bot, are you? Prove you're not a bot. Say Skibbity Rizzler in chat. All one word. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, oh, if you're not gonna be here, yeah, I guess I'm working on this alone.
No, I mean, wake me up if you need me. Co-host.
Oh, no one's gonna use those stuff. No co-host on camera.
Okay, but how many times do they?
Just saying. All right. I mean, I'll wake you up if co-host stuff's needed for doing something. Skibbity Rizzler.
Skibbity Rizzler.
Yeah, that is some out there spelling, man. At least it proves you're not a bot. No bot would fuck that up that hard. No, holy shit. Well, thank you for not being a bot. Jesus Christ, I get like 10 follows a stream on Kick, and 9 out of 10 of them are bots, if not all 10. Kick has a major bot problem. Holy shit. Alright, I don't need that there anymore. Okay.
So Ozzy. I said good night and thank you for glancing to the
Ah, he's
world
already
of
gone.
Bogans.
Yeah, he's already gone. He already went.
Rise!
Rise! Rise, my pretties! Spreading that contagion. Do I stream daily? Try to. I miss days every now and then, but for the most part, yeah. What's going on with all these Kick messages? Oh, I'm multi-streaming on Twitch and Kick, so when you see a Kick message, that means that the person showing up in chat, the bot lets you guys talk across platform. So you can actually talk to the people on Kick even though you're on Twitch. So the Kick before the messages just says what platform they're on, and then it'll give you the username of the message. So you're just talking to someone on Kick. That's all that's happening. That's all that is. Some more minions. Constantly resummoning minions with this build. Get them, boys. Do not let them reach me. Oh, I'm not sure if the bot works on Kick, though. I don't think the bot has Kick integration yet. So, I'm multi-streaming, Mike, on Twitch and Kick. People on Twitch can see your messages, but the Kick doesn't have bot support yet, so you can't see their messages. They were just asking who this person was in chat and why they, you know, why they had the word Kick in front of their name, and I was telling them why, because you're on Kick, not Twitch. Come on, bitch. Of course.
I can create better.
Death, take you.
Watch out for the lightning, guys. Shot by shit off screen. That's per usual. Go get them, boys. I'm hiding behind my minions. Get y'all to work.
Rise! days.
Oh! You gotta do jumps. That lightning ain't a joke. Jesus. Oh, get my minions back up. That's a dead end. Yeah, it's a lot to keep track of with the minions, but it's not such a bad build. It's not too much to micromanage. I just gotta keep track of when they die so I know when to revive them. That's the main thing. Get him! Go get him, zombie!
Another corpse to serve me.
Get him, boys!
Decay!
God damn. I can have a big army, it just doesn't last very long in this one. It's not like the last game where I could just have a big army forever. Constantly resummoning in order to keep all these things up. And then they only last like 20 seconds, I gotta do it again. Get him! It's not pinning him. I got him pinned, okay. Get him, boys.
Death, take you.
And turn him into a corpse. There you go, get in there. Ooh. Yeah, once my skeletons die there, it starts getting a little hairy.
Putrefy.
Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Yeah, I think this is the boss fight.
One still lives. For now.
Get him, boys. Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay, that one shouldn't have hit me, but whatever. Yep, and he's gonna wipe all my fucking minions with that shit. Because they're too stupid to get out of the way. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Forgot that does a shockwave.
Infection!
Drain his health. Making the arena smaller. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Ooh, that one almost got me. There you go, just keep me poisoned. Fuck. What? Oh, come on. Yeah, once my minions die, it gets so hard to stay alive. They don't last very long. Try the pain spike. Oh wait, I got a skill point I can spend. But I was going up this path. Intelligence.
One still lives. For now.
Damn it. Can't dodge that. It's just constantly like hitting me. Oh wow, that one circled back around. Oh, when he does that one, I can't see it coming. Ooh.
Putrefy!
Get him. Whoa! Okay, game just wigged out. Hoping the minions will keep his attention. Yeah, he's gonna wipe all the minions with that. It's bullshit. Get him! Fuck! Ah, crap. Killing all my minions again. Crap. Come off me. Dodge the minions. Okay. Get him.
You're quite possibly
Good
my
shit.
largest victim. Farewell. Oh, it's warm. And now mine.
Anything I can move and use? Okay. Let's see. Let's make that pinning. Even though it's supposed to already pin, we'll make it pin more. Pin harder. I don't think I can make room for this. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Well, maybe I can make this work. Play Tetris for a minute there. There's skills here. Our stuff. Yeah, there we go. I can make it work. Okay, now we've got everything.
Rise!
And we'll head back to town to sell it all. And then we'll come back and explore the rest of this map.
How can I?
This ruby is beautiful.
Yeah, I killed a giant to get
Quite
it.
haunting. Perhaps it is simply my imagination, but I feel as if there is something staring back at me from deep inside.
I'm gonna get another sport gem. Any yellows here I can disenchant. Evasion radiant energy shield. Take that. What uses evasion energy shield? Oh, her build. What level is that? 16. It's not a legendary. I ain't gonna keep it.
It's not time to kill them all. Yet.
I hear you. No need to rush. All right.
Helmet energy shield 34. This one might be better. Life regeneration. I lose lightning resistance though.
I'll unburden you.
Armor and energy shield. I get. Yeah, it's not worth losing the energy shield over. Fuck.
All right.
Alright, you got anything with quality on it I can buy to dismantle? I'll take that bow.
It is yours.
Take that.
Goodbye.
There we go. Stocking up on that shit. Fast forward. No. What else can I do with it? Also do lacerate. Probably already had a lacerate I could have used. I could have used that gem for something else. What I got? Armor on that one. 100 armor. Cold resistance. 28 to armor and plus 6 on strength. That one on. Throw that away. Energy shield. Maximum mana. One. That one's what I'm wearing is better. Energy shield, maximum mana, and I lose +5 to all elemental resistances. I don't think that makes anything I have unusable, so. shield's more important on this character. Wait, only gives me. Where's only gives me plus spirit? It's 14 to spirit. Okay. Still can't use it. 13 man. Energy shield. Life regen. This one's better. The 6 all attributes right there. I get mana regen. Cold resistance, lightning resistance, strength, yeah. Keep those rings.
Need something? As you wish.
Look at that.
Blessings.
How did that affect my character? Still maxed on cold resistance. It's fire resistance I need now. A negative 10 on that. That's not good. That's not good. Dun, dun, dun. Let's do some. Do some YouTube entertainment to keep me company while we play through this game. Gundam, what's your take on the Game Awards? What's your take on the Game Awards? Naughty Dog's Intergalactic completely won me over. Oh no, do we have another Concord situation?
God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created.
And now a word from our sponsor.
It's a holiday season, and now it's the perfect time
immediately
to get
into a
yourself
sponsor.
an extra
Fine.
wallet.
I'll
Did you
watch
know
this
they're
stupid
now
sponsor.
made of 100% recycled aluminum? You're doing your part for a sustainable future. You can feel good about yourself while you're flexing on a
And
woman in a
the
day.
act of
With a
recycling costs more at those
ergonomic
plants
design
than it
and
would
a
cost to
metal
actually
trigger.
just destroy them and make new ones.
Satisfying. It's gratifying. Ka-chow! So the add-on
Recycling's
feature.
a scam.
Don't like something or feel
That's
like
been
making a change?
debunked.
It's as simple as swapping out a part. Or if you want to be
It
able
was
to
just a
track
way
your
for
wallet
companies to
because
pass the
you
buck
might
on to
have
us so they
misplaced
don't
in
have to
your
take
house.
responsibility
Extra
for the way
has
that
covered
they
there
run their
with card
businesses
line.
and
By
their
the way,
environment.
maybe you're a fan of
Blame
some
it on the
different
consumer
colors.
instead of
They've
doing
got
it
you
ourselves.
covered
Yeah,
there.
there we go.
Or hey, you're not into metal. I understand. There's even the classic leather wallet. Unassuming, gorgeous, beautiful. Something Patrick Bateman would use. It's truly the next generation of wallet and a warranty that'll last you a lifetime. Click the link in the description today or use the discount code It's a Gundam to get up to 55% off between December
gotta make that
9th
money, Gundam,
to
I
the
understand.
25th. Wow, all the way up till Christmas Day.
Being a
The
free
Game
speech
Awards are
advocate's
just as
hard.
much a circle jerk as the movie and music awards they have come to emulate. Maybe I'm being harsh, but nothing feels real or genuine anymore. It's 4 hours of the game
No,
industry having a
you're
full-on
not wrong.
autosexual moment with Jeff Keighley watching in the corner, huffing Hideo Kojima's used air. And he was totally raw dogging it.
ガンダムはマイ問題だ。
With a few game trailers you may be interested in being shown in between. Every year, like Nosferatu, Jeff Keighley comes out of his PlayStation branded coffin to suck what little life out of the game industry that's left. An industry that's slowly collapsing in on itself like a neutron star under the weight of equity and inclusion. And much like a black hole, all the great talent from game franchises you once remembered fondly now no longer exist.
How does it feel to have lived long enough to see all of your favorite franchises go down in flames?
Feels great.
Now, as always, we're recognizing an outstanding year in gaming.
Outstanding year in gaming.
Well, according to Jeff Keighley, it was a banger year for gaming. It was very, very positive. Till they did
I mean, he's gotta do the
Game
PR
Dev's
stuff,
laid off segment that only cemented just how tone deaf all of this really is.
Wow, they did a
But
whole
what do I
segment
know?
about laid off devs.
Kotaku says
Y'all shouldn't have
it
even
was the
mentioned
best
that.
Game Awards ever.
The Flawed Game Awards delivered its best
It's just
show
like
in years.
salt in the
show
wound.
started off by handing out awards to games I don't give a single flip about. Then a game about saving trees was featured. I don't know. Nothing says fun like Eco BS.
I've worked in games for the
Alright.
best part of 20
He's got
years.
some hella retail.
PlayStation, Disney, Us2 Games, Square Enix. I loved working there. I loved working on such massive games, but I actually had a sense of guilt. In parallel with my games career, I've always had a passion, or actually don't like to call it a passion, I like to think of it more as a sort of a purpose.
Nice tree. It's comfy.
We're less than 20 years away from climate collapse. And for
Why?
me,
Why
that's-
is this part of the
that's
Game and
incredibly
Awards?
Scary.
Gaming's
Both for
escapism.
our
We play
future,
this to
but
get
for
away
my
from
children's
politics and
future.
bullshit.
It struck me that there was such an opportunity to use these games that were reaching hundreds of millions of people to create awareness.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
We're
20 years We away don't from care.
climate collapse. Yeah, save it, lady. Greta Thunberg said the same thing in 2018. And
No
we're
one cared
still
then.
Here. Get the hell out of here, you want
I mean, it's still happening. This is not happening as fast as it was. We've made a difference, but
Climate change will wipe out all
that's kind of the
humanity
problem.
unless we stop using fossil
The more
fuels
of a
in the
difference
next
you
5
make,
years.
the more of an impact you have, the more people
This
believe
video
it's
was
not
pointless
happening
the
because
show moved on as if it never happened.
because what you're doing is
So
working,
why
but then
even
they'll
play
use
it?
the fact
Who the
that
hell knows? The Thick as
it
Thieves
hasn't
trailer was
happened
up
as
next,
proof that you were
and I
lying.
turned off the stream. I couldn't be bothered to waste a neuron. Even
created a
processing.
paradox.
Night on the town.
Let's see what Razzo has for me.
Nice of you to turn up.
Oh, the McEwen estate.
Oh, I'm using Jane's Addiction music that I can't play for you. Whenever I hear their music, I can only think of how Perry Farrell tried to beat Dave Navarro
All Jane's
live on
Addiction
stage.
songs sound the
Good
same to me.
times. The show also made it very clear that Snoop Dogg was going to perform. How many times did they tell you? A lot. But I'm not going to do a compilation because I don't care.
Hey, smoke every day. Who's competing against herself in Best Adaptation. She stars in both Fallout and Arcane. The amazingly talented Ella Purnell. Welcome, Ella. And
Whoopee, there goes Fallout Girl. Jeff Keighley reminding us how
What?
big
She was
the
good.
Game Awards is, that a woman who's starring in a Amazon TV show adaptation is part of it. Fantastic. Her eyes are too big for her head, and everyone on Twitter is trying to gaslight you into believing she's sexy.
I mean, for me, it's not about her being sexy. It's about her being good at the role.
First TGA, and in
Kind of reaching for straws if you're
shitting
shitting on her, man. She did a good job.
And tonight, despite
I think
our
she earned
better
it.
judgment, he's going to have the stage all to himself to reveal his next game a little bit later. Joseph Ferris, welcome back, buddy.
You know, if you want to shit on Megan Fox, so they put her
I'd
in
like to
Mortal
take
Kombat
this
and she
moment
ruined it
to
with her bad voice
take
acting.
on
I'm there with
Joseph
you, man.
Ferris, the hack director that got into making mediocre video games thanks to EA, who shows up to every Game Awards now every year to promote whatever game he's making. That will be forgotten faster than DSP's last beg segment.
Yo, I'll tell you.
A guest appearance from the Muppets was pretty much the highlight of the entire show. Them roasting Jeff Keighley almost as hard as YouTube chat. What a treat.
How long is this bozo gonna go on?
Well, that's what I've been asking for the last 10 years.
Oh!
Todd Howard and Troy Baker presented an award, and sadly, no one thought to give Todd Howard a stepping stool so that he didn't look so minuscule next to Troy Baker, with a guest appearance by none other than Harrison Ford. When he should have ridden off into the sunset, he drags his old ass out of his old folks' home and struggles to remember who the hell these two guys are next to him.
Your feet. Let's give a big round of applause to these two guys for the great circle.
For whoever they are, yeah.
I think this guy did a great job.
Say their names. Say their names.
And now,
He doesn't know their names.
The Game Awards at its finest. One thing is abundantly clear. The Game Awards are as tired as Harrison Ford looks. The first game to be announced was The Witcher 4. As a Witcher fan, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm apathetic. The last few
It
years
looked
watching
alright.
CD Projekt Red Virtue Signal more often than not made me lose faith in the company, to be honest with you.
Our ESG approach, CD Projekt Red approaches managing ESG issues and presented in a video with the
I can't even read that. Not English.
member of the board CFO responsible for ESG reporting outlines the ambitions for the next few years related to labor, social, environmental, and corporate governance issues. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Siri being the lead, we all knew would happen, but did they have to change the voice actress we all grew to love? And the character model herself? Hell, she's using signs, Witcher signs, and she's taking potions. If you go on Twitter and say that she's clearly less attractive, you will be met with the usual, "Oh, so you like little kids?" These people ignore the fact that Ciri was in her 20s in The Witcher 3. There are a litany of other
Yeah,
issues.
but you don't know when The Witcher
or
4 takes place. It
even
could
a
be into the
casual
future.
Witcher fan like me knows.
I read one of the books before bed, once in a blue moon.
But Aiden
Yeah,
sums it up
she-
perfectly. So let's just go
We don't
through
know the
as
time
quickly
frame
as
that this
possible.
one takes place in.
Ignoring the uglification of Ciri, which is just par for the course now, nothing about this makes sense. Women cannot drink Witcher potions because females cannot survive the trial of grasses. Barely any males can. Ciri was trained briefly in combat by the Witchers at Kaer Morhen, but mostly because they had no idea what else to do to raise a child. They gave her herbs to enhance her strength, but they never gave her the mutagens. I say she was trained briefly because she reached puberty. The guy similarly had no idea what to do with a teenage girl, or given her uncontrollable magic powers started manifesting at the same time. Geralt asked Triss to help, but there wasn't much she could do either. She was then briefly taken by Yen and trained in magic. Largely unsuccessful, no more Witcher trained. Ciri is skilled in swordsmanship, as evidenced by her time surviving in the rats. But she is neither a Witcher nor a witch. She is a Hen Ecker, a universal, I don't even know how to say that, to be honest with you, a universal traveling blood elf that is a conduit of raw magic, which is why she cannot use Witcher signs either, despite repeated attempts to teach her. Perhaps even more importantly, after Geralt and Yennefer's death, Ciri dips out of the entire Witcher universe into that of the Arthurian legend. In disgust with her homeworld, she doesn't just leave the continent, she leaves the entire damn setting. This is the lore of the books. I've not been bothered to watch the show, but I don't know how you
Yeah,
can
but how
be
much of the
completely
game is actually
unbreakable,
following the
even
books,
fathom
though?
this being Ciri's
I don't
future.
know. I'm,
So
I'm
basically,
not a
CD
Witcher
Projekt
fan.
Red
I'll be
wrote
honest. I
lore
don't get
to
into
make
medieval
Ciri
shit.
a female Geralt. I'm sure this
Fantasy
will bring
bullshit.
all of those women who watch the Netflix show to buy the game.
This is fine. The Witcher 4 developer CD Projekt Red explains why it went with Ciri over continuing with Geralt as a protagonist. This is the super right choice.
I'm not even reading the rest of that because I don't care. That's a whole other video. It's a whole other video for me to get into Witcher stuff, and we're not doing that today.
He's a monster.
Now, if you go on Steam and you question this, or you talk about lore, anything, you'll just be banned.
You've been banned from the Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings Enhanced Edition Community Hub. Let's
Go down here.
The reason for the ban: hateful, misogynistic, abusive, invective, off-topic, culture war, spam bait. In addition, clearly uninterested in any form of civil and or constructive discourse whatsoever.
There's a whole bunch of discourse on this Witcher 4 trailer, like tons of it. There's so many people fighting over this.
Yeah,
and
I
it's
don't
a
get
video
into
in and of itself. So let's just move on.
I didn't give you. It's important in life you don't give you. It can help you a lot.
Yeah, this is true.
Directly
Don't give a
following
shit.
The Witcher was a new Elden Ring Night Rain, which looks interesting, but I'm not hyped about it. It appears to be a multiplayer PvE game with bosses from previous installments of the Soulsborne games. To look at it objectively, most people play with their friends when they're playing Elden Ring or whatever, so this would be very appealing if that's the thing that you do. If you and your buddies constantly play these sort of games, you're in luck.
But my friends don't play, so I won't be playing.
Jeff later oversells us on some game.
Tonight, as a very special gift for our 10th anniversary, I am beyond honored to reveal this stunning new project for the first time anywhere, with an early look at real gameplay footage of this studio's highly anticipated upcoming title. Let's take a look at this announcement trailer that I'm sure will capture your imagination.
After watching the trailer, I can honestly say if you weren't madly in love with these game series and you didn't try to hunt down the original copies at your local game stores, you won't give the slightest shit of this. Oh, a music segment for Civ 5 or 7 or whoever knows, I don't care.
Yeah, strategy games are a very specific crowd. He ain't it.
Individual who saw developers in need and did something truly extraordinary. Meet TGA's first ever Game Changer.
The Game Changers. Some new thing that they're doing on the Game Awards.
I
It's
didn't see
about
this
game
part.
devs being laid off and some guy trying to help them. He's just a small YouTuber doing his part. His heart's in the right place and he's a good person.
1,000 people in jobs.
Amir is like career Santa Claus.
If it weren't for Amir and for this community, I wouldn't have even known this job was here.
He has created this like beacon of light.
Came in like a knight in shining armor and saved my life.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man.
When it comes to games layoffs, most people are not that sympathetic anymore. We have to sit here and willfully ignore that the gaming industry over the past few years has become antagonistic to the fan base. No other industry routinely takes a hot steaming piss on its consumers like the gaming industry does. We live in an age of bad optimized games and self-insert characters galore telling us about the gender spectrum.
Thank you.
So, I'm non-binary.
Oh,
When you're just here to kill some darkspawn.
Hentai!
Devoted their lives to me and taught me that my value lies in how I treat other people. Growing up, all I ever wanted was to be a part of the video game industry. As a kid from Farmington, Connecticut, it felt a world away. Not anymore. Thank you very, very much.
After this awkward award speech from this very strange and odd little man, more information came out about him. He went from being this tiny YouTuber just doing his part to being a major dude at Tencent.
Aren't they about to buy out Ubisoft, result to more job losses? Makes a lot of sense if you don't think about it.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
Pretty weird the Game Awards presented this guy as some humble YouTuber who was helping the game industry and didn't mention he is a director at Tencent. Tencent director who's helping job seekers find roles in gaming. Why did the Game Awards Jeff Keighley present Amar as someone who was laid off, started a tiny YouTube channel, and had the dream of helping other devs? He literally works in IP acquisition. I knew the name was familiar, but I couldn't place it. He's on one of my social media maps somewhere. They made it seem like he's been self-employed and just helping people, but he's got one of the most powerful connections under his belt.
Whoa, is that Savvy again? Oh, here we go, Savvy. You asking questions you shouldn't be
There we
asking.
go.
You
We'll make 'em poison.
godforsaken bigot.
So this guy that
Poison
they're celebrating right now on the Game Awards is an industry plant. We're gonna skip to the part that seems important. Women in gaming industry are paid 16% less on average than their male counterparts. Minority groups are 30% likely to be promoted to leadership positions. Disabled employees experience a 25% lower likelihood of being hired for roles they are qualified for. Older workers, 50 plus, are 40% more likely to face age-related bias in hiring and promotion. LGBTQ plus employees report a 21% higher incidence of harassment in the workplace. Employees from a lower socioeconomic background earn 18% less.
Listen, the LGBTQ people of today, if you misgender them by mistake, they act like it's harassment. So I think that 21% is very skewed.
Yeah, I was about to say,
The
part of that is
mister-
like how sensitive are they?
There was more to the story, but this is an autistic detail. It's a cynical take of the Game Awards. Let's speed run this from now on.
To the game again! Yes, Frank, good, you're getting it.
Borderlands, don't care, but the lore is pretty interesting. Splitgate 2, didn't even hear the first one. Another fast-paced first-person shooter with a lot of
Splitgate's
bright
already
colors
getting a
and
sequel?
ADD-riddled garbage. Haven't heard of those before. Up, and it's
Yeah,
got rap
well,
music
they're
in the trailer.
popular.
How original.
I
Dragon
get
Age
you don't
Veilguard.
like 'em, but
I
they're popular.
am non-binary. Some
That's what the
trash
Game
band
Awards
with a
is,
singer who
man.
painted
It's
his
like
hands
games of
black.
all
Never
genres.
heard
You're
of
gonna see some
Gloves
shit that you
From
don't care
Virtual
about.
Fighter comes back from the dead. Good luck fighting for
I'm waiting for him to get
relevance
the
in the
Astrobot winning game of the
oversaturated
year.
FGC
I'm hearing
scene
shit on that.
that seems to only favor the new Street Fighter.
Bring back Dead or
And I'm a
Alive
huge
volleyball,
Astrobot fan. I just don't think it should have got game of the year.
Project Sentry. more violent-looking Yakuza set in 1950. Ah, the Kojima obligatory snow job. We're just fast-forwarding past this because I honestly don't care what he has to say, and I'm not interested in anything he's doing unless it's Metal Gear. Death Stranding bored me to tears. Onimusha. This is an unexpected
Yeah, well,
surprise.
he's done with Metal
It
Gear,
took
dude. He
Capcom
doesn't
long
have
enough
access
to
to that
realize they
franchise
had
anymore.
more than
Death
Resident
Stranding's
Evil
where he's at now.
remakes to lean on. Wow!
That's his-
After fast forwarding for literally
his
an
magnum
hour,
opus.
we come to the Mafia Old Country. As cool as the trailer looks, the last two Mafia games also had cool trailers, and they were about as hollow
True.
as Dylan Mulvaney's soul.
Oh my god, it's just turning into chaos now.
Last trailer that they pumped up. The Naughty Dog game hated round the world. I don't know what this game's called anymore. It's the Heretic of Booty Juice or something like that. Prophet Heretic. I don't care. I just don't. The game that dared to dream, what if Rice Gums was a hype beast space lesbian with major brands from Porsche and Adidas sneakers.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice the product placement in it. That is. I mean, I guess it's good product placement if you're able to hide it and not. You're able to get that bag and not have it interfere with the trailer. Smart.
Are racist.
It's a dude from the Eternals. You remember that trash movie?
Can you imagine how many lives this is going to be saving?
Well, anyway, it didn't do good and it really hurt his feelings.
Eternals actor Kumali Mizjani says his mental health was affected after negative reviews for Marvel film. I still talk to my therapist about it.
Tell me your life is so effing easy without telling
Tell me he
your
was
life.
joking, right? I mean, he is a
This
comedian.
game
That
is
was
supposed
a
to eat
joke.
massive sack of
God, I
shit,
hope that was a
judging
joke.
by how fast Naughty Dog turned off the comments. The voice actress also had some things to say, and she's your usual space case LA liberal.
And then as far
Everybody's
as
still got PTSD
non-binary
from Concord.
and
I'm not saying that
transgender,
this game's going to be bad.
I
I
hope that
like
we
the
just start
idea
seeing that
of a new
the future
sci-fi
is here, whether we
franchise
like it or not.
because I'm
It
so
means to
sick
not
of
just
Star
accept
Wars.
it, but embrace
But
it.
you got to do it
Embracing
right,
something
and people don't have
seeing
faith that
not only
someone's
the
going to
beauty
do it
of
right
in it,
after.
But the way that it contributes to the
Oh, no.
world and
And
contributes
when your
into the way
voice
that
actors and
anybody
people involved
of
are
any
talking
gender,
like that,
race, creed, color
yeah,
can
I'm losing
form
faith
their
too here,
identity
man.
And can
Uh,
walk through the world with pride and their chin up high. Like I think is
Yeah,
so
never
important for the
mind.
generation.
It's
coming
going to go the
behind us.
Concord route.
Oh,
Fuck!
shut when you think it's Scott.
And you know Sony's got to be pumping like $500 million in this game. I can feel it. This is getting Concord money, dude. They don't want it to fail.
The soundtrack was
It'll
pretty
fail.
decent, though. It was made by Trent Reznor.
That's
Well,
how
that
this
makes
is
sense.
being
Wow.
treated.
This really is Druckmann trying to rub elbows with famous people wherever he can.
Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet details. Over 250 developers have been working on it for 4 years.
Yeah, no. About the same amount of people working on Concord for 6 years. Am I supposed to be surprised or amazed?
After layoffs, Naughty Dog underwent a restriction at Neil Druckmann that would ensure the company could operate as an IP powerhouse.
Yeah, sure. Here's Naughty Dog's roots. Okay, whatever. Blah, blah.
Story is set in an alternate universe where space travel has significantly advanced by 1986.
But the women look like your average Camilla Harris supporter shaving her head bald.
You play as Jordan Munn,
Great name for a woman.
a dangerous bounty hunter who ends up stranded on Sempara, a distant planet where communication with the outside universe went dark hundreds of years ago. Will be an emotional, character-driven, epic journey with the deepest gameplay in Naughty Dog's history.
How much you want to bet that you can get?
Takes inspiration from
Just loaded with people like him, and all of them are in California, huffing the fentanyl farts of the freakiest stinky in the town. Remember that time he went to the red carpet and no one took his photo? You can literally see his soul die. We're gonna play it here and enjoy the look on his face. This is where you belong, Neil. Under the boot of the machine. Oh, you can literally see his soul die. We're gonna play it here and enjoy the look on his face.
Why
This
is
is where you
it
belong, Neil.
echoing?
Under the boot of the machine. Oh, you can literally see his soul die. We're gonna play it here and enjoy the look on his face.
What the hell? Why is the preview window here? The fuck? No, I don't want stream preview. Take stream preview off. Close this. Hide player. I don't need that open. It's like, why am I echoing?
Hold on. Game of the Year was Astrobot. On brand Game Awards. On brand. People really thought Jeff Keighley would let Wukong win over Sony? Have you been eating paint
Oh.
chips, boy?
He is a
I'm
Sony
outta here.
fanboy.
I don't
God
care.
damn it.
As I stay any longer, I'm going to go off the rails.
Okay. All right, show me the news. Go. Where's that guy in the comments who tells me how to skip all your bullshit at the beginning of this? Intro, sponsors. There we go.
So if we take out the gaming awards, it's been
Thank
a
you.
miserable,
You're doing
slow
the
week.
Lord's
If
work
you
there,
include
bud.
all the things and the massive reveals that came with
Right.
the Game Awards, there's plenty
Plenty
of
of discussion.
Plenty
so
of
let's
stuff.
do that.
And that's what this video is. This is the Game Awards video.
Okay, here we go.
Let's start with.
So, by the way, I have guys. I have been trying to upload because some people like when we put the full version of the Game Awards. Well, I fucking render it. I put it up. It takes 2 hours to rent, 2.5 hours to
Yeah, it's
render,
gonna take a
then
minute.
1 hour to chew through, and then it gets copyright claim blocked in several countries. So I've been fighting that over the weekend, and I'm just like, nah, I'm fucking done with this. So I will continue to fight that so that I enjoyed my weekend. Now I'm back at work, and so at some point I'm going to try to get some version of the full Reaction Game Awards in there. So stay tuned for that.
All right, so we'll go through the list of the winners, and then we'll go through some of the reveals, and then some of the controversies, and just stuff that happened there.
Or just watch this video right now, and you can get the Cliff Notes version.
Yeah, the game of the year was Astrobot. So Astrobot beat Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree should not have been nominated, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor.
I agree. Shadow of the Erd Tree should not have been nominated.
Yes. Okay,
Jesus.
so I guess we get to address this. So there was a little bit of people getting mad at us because of our reaction. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was like 87%.
They made it seem like, oh, you guys are trashing on Astrobot. It's like, we didn't. We said it was a good game.
I mean, it was an amazing game.
Oh, 76%.
I don't know if it was game of the year.
It is a
maybe.
good game. It is a great game. I do not think it is better than Black Myth Wukong, and then I'm sorry that my opinion is different than yours.
Yeah, and I went and I watched our live reaction. I went like this, and then I was like, no way. And I was like, you know what? Game journalists probably didn't even finish Black Myth Wukong. I still think I'm fucking right there, and I think all game journalists finished Astrobot. I still think I'm right there.
because Astrobot only takes like 4 hours.
And we
to beat.
weren't overly mean about it, so I think people just got super sensitive. Like, the
I think so too, because
Sony fans can.
Yeah, before that
be a
too,
little-
it says the player's choice. What was it?
Listen, we're not going to censor our fucking first reactions, okay? If you don't like it, if we get downvoted to 45% or 27%, I don't give a shit, because every once in a while we're going to fucking disagree on something. I'm going to put something not in the best politically correct way. I'm going to put my foot in my mouth or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Just keep watching the show, because, that's...
Just keep watching,
need
even
some
if you don't
moments
agree
like
with
that. This is not even a fuck-up moment.
I don't think
This
he
is just
understands
like,
how
wow,
this-
you guys
It's an
really like
opinion.
that.
How the internet works.
It's a fucking opinion. If you come to the Angry Joe Show for only opinions that you agree with, fuck off, because a few times we're gonna have different opinions than you.
That's okay.
And
I think that's okay.
I think that's okay too, Joe. Well, thank you for standing
Well,
up. for
you
yourself.
remind him when you say that you won't eat fish, and he freaks out. Then, huh?
I do.
Okay,
'cause I
no,
have beans.
that's not
That's
an
wrong.
opinion. That's a universal a tragedy that needs to be corrected.
Nah.
Before you die, you need to have fish.
He ate fish. He ate fish on camera.
True.
I made steak and crab, and he ate the crab and the steak.
Facts.
We did it for one of our
I did it,
streams.
and I'm done.
He says he didn't love it.
Dude,
but
you
he
just
did.
gotta
It was-
find
it was-
I don't know. Crab doesn't
Fine,
count as
so-
fish. Like, you
Man.
can't say someone needs to
One
eat
that he
fish and then
likes.
give them crustaceans.
Anyways, so yeah, Astrobot won.
Give 'em crawfish.
I
It's
can
not
see
the
why
same.
it's a good game. People were mad that we didn't play it and didn't have time to cover it.
I did play it at home.
I don't. Yeah, you did play it.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
It's really good. I think Balatro is really good. I think Balatro I would give a 10 out of 10.
Well, that
I think Elden Ring
Well, that
Shadow
makes
of
you a
Things,
fucking idiot.
I did give it 10 out of 10. Final Fantasy VII, I would give it 8. Metaphor, I didn't actually
8?
play, but I think it looks really cool.
Yeah.
But
well, now
You know
all
what?
of
They're
your
entitled to their
opinions are
shit
completely
opinions. They're allowed to have
invalid
shit
because you didn't
opinions.
Play all of them to completion,
But I didn't
and
vote.
then get 100% achievements in every single
it's
one.
true, but I didn't vote on
You don't have the full
because
context, so you can't make that determination.
True.
So, because Metaphor may have won.
It's true. But of what I played,
All right.
I thought that Black Myth Wukong was
Me too. I thought Black Myth Wukong should have won. However, there are some controversies now because the producer was
CEO,
kind of
yeah.
doing some weird shit. Like he had
wasting my time.
first, I think Alana Pierce told a story because she was in the audience. People had seen him. He was like crying, and he was like, visibly affected by not winning. He had written apparently a acceptance speech 2 years prior to this date I'm like, nah, now you're getting into weird territory. It's like, yeah, look, the gaming community supports you. Big majority of us think that you should have won, but that kind of behavior, it's hard to get behind. It's like, bro, what's this? Just say, be gracious about it and say, hey, you know, my team, we did wonderful. It's a great game that won. But
I mean, he got emotional.
My game was
he
like,
was
butthurt
about
the best one. So, that's how to handle it.
What is happening?
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, it's
like?
amazing to have someone who is so passionate at the helm. At the second hand, you need to have someone to be pulling you back and go, yo, this is a terrible PR thing.
Yeah.
You need to calm down a little bit.
For sure. It would have been an amazing story. Like this first time Chinese developer trying to break into the mainstream of Americanized and
they did.
European, or I should say Western gaming, celebrations. That would have been fucking awesome for their first game. Yeah. But hell, it's their fucking first game. So I'd imagine much more to come from Game Science and other Chinese developers, and they will eventually break in. Ain't gonna be next year though. Everybody already knows what's gonna win next year. We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah. Best fighting game, Tekken 1. It was a soft year in.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty easy win for them.
Multiverses. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, fun game, not a fighting game. It's like it's wrong category.
Anime arena brawler battler,
and there's no.
I mean, it's an arena
fighter,
fighter.
So I understand why they put it in there, but it's really not really a fighting game. AR VR game, Batman. Once again,
easy
takes
win.
over. No Superman game.
Didn't play the Batman VR. Heard it was good.
It is good.
I have played Azura's Wrath, which is one of the best VR games. It was a platform seller for some of the VR. So those two I thought were going to compete, and Batman won out.
A bunch of esports categories that they rapid fired off, and then no one knew what happened. Faker won. It's the only name on the list I knew. I used to play League of Legends, and I used to watch a lot. Now I don't know. I'm old. I'm too old for that stuff. Accessibility.
Who does he play?
Oh, he plays mid.
The only,
so for League of Legends. So
the only one we assumed Velgard
plays
would
mid.
Yeah, and so the only thing
because League of Legends is mid.
Big story. Yeah, we were like, there's going to be a sympathy
Stay
award
mad.
for Veilguard. They have to do it, and they only got nominated for one, and they lost out.
Yeah.
So no awards whatsoever for Dragon Age Veilguard.
Now, they could just do what Ubisoft does, who actually won the award, because Ubisoft won it for Prince of Persia, and just release Dragon Age Veilguard Game of the Year edition. Like, Ubisoft has done that with their games. Yeah, it's like, you've never won Game of the Year. It's like, no, this is the Game of the Year edition. It's like, you weren't even nominated, bro.
That's Game of the Year. We made it.
But they still put the tag on there. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, there's no rules. You can just do that, I guess.
Champs in their own mind.
Going back to Game Science don't do that. Don't do the, you can do like fan game of the year, player's choice game of the year, but don't.
I'm sure they put some kind of caveat at the back of it.
Melina
some
Juergens,
kind of asterisk.
One for
fine
Hellblade
print.
2.
It's like Game of the Year, kind of.
Luke Roberts did an amazing job in Silent Hill 2 as well. Was kind of, but she also did great. Best action game, Black Myth Wukong. So also won that. Helldivers 2 won multiplayer game of the year.
Don't know how.
Art direction, Metaphor, Refantasio.
Okay.
Game direction was Astrobot.
That's been a slow year for Game of the Year.
Best RPG was Metaphor, Refantasio. And so I think those were all of the big ones. Helldivers 2 won ongoing game over Destiny. I don't know how anyone, like you should not have been surprised by any of that stuff. Best indie
I don't know
was
how he
Balatro,
got best
best debut
ongoing
indie
game.
Balatro. Best mobile game, Balatro.
For a while there, it wasn't
Or I think
ongoing.
it
It
was
lost 90% of its audience until they fixed it.
Balatro.
I feel like that should play a factor, but okay.
And then Refantasio won for best narrative. So you mentioned before that we were talking about Larian what's going to be Game of the Year, and so when Sven got up on stage, he had some things to say about the industry, and I think they're wonderful things to say. Where he's talking,
I think the motherfucker called out everybody in the fucking industry.
He was pointing fingers without actually pointing his fingers.
Yeah,
talking about how. I mean, it's
talking about this guy, the guy,
grinding through your QA people. It's overworking your people, firing them the second that you release, making games. Not for, it's not art for art's sake, and then you try to make money off it. You're trying to make money first, and then the art comes second or third. And so he had this amazing speech. And then kind of off the cuff, I just think when we watched it, I was like, unfortunately, I just think he's wrong. And I think
wrong. I think he's right. Everything he said was right.
Except for he said that this year and next year, and he's like, these are the games they're going to win the game of the year.
The assertion that the formula is simple. Hold on. The assertion that every single one of the games that will be nominated or that will win in the future follow this criteria, yes. But I agree with you that he's wrong there. I think he's right in that that's the ingredients in this formula that should win. But yeah, I guess that's the
there is no
disconnect there.
formula you have to
if
follow.
you actually go through the list of games,
That's why it's art.
That are
It's subjective.
won and that are about to win,
going to win probably next year.
they're going to violate pretty much every single one of the things that he said.
Yeah, especially, I mean, we're talking specifically about GTA, which comes out next year. It won the award for most anticipated game. It's probably going to be one of the largest games of the decade.
Yeah.
It may change how much video games cost. Like, it truly may come out as a $90, $100 standard-based game.
Oh, God, please
We have no
no.
idea what it's going to do, unless they have said it and I forgot. But that game's probably a shoo-in, and that game is grinding through its people right now as we speak. People aren't seeing their families because of this game. So
And after that, I'm like, okay, we're done.
And you know
Hopefully
it's a
not,
corporate
but-
product.
The price you
and
pay for
know
art.
that there's,
a casino inside of it.
Casinos, and the objective
so
is
much
to make
money.
as much money
so
through
I haven't explored this
microtransactions as
entire map
possible
and haven't
and build a
found
system
the room.
around it. You know, the main storyline might be protected because they want to make sure that it's a damn good game so that it continues to drive sales and there's no controversy.
Yeah, a lot of
It's like,
people
wow,
play
this is just a
Grand Theft
shell.
Auto for
They
the
need
single
that
player.
longevity, so the casinos and
yeah.
everything, all that fun stuff.
You mean that, so what he said specifically is the people in charge forbade them from cramming the game with anything whose only purpose was to increase revenue and didn't serve the game design. It's like, that is directly opposed to what could possibly happen next year. And you know what? Deep down, I do hope he's right. I hope that some game comes out of nowhere and it's just so amazing that it, dethrones GTA.
Here's the thing is, I think he knows that. And I think it was done on purpose. And I think it's more like a little poke and a prod to the rest of the industry to be like, yeah, you may not be meeting these now. I'm going to say you're meeting these so that everybody right now comes together and tries to meet these. So that's our boy over there. He's saying the right things. Yeah. That is why I started the Angry Joe Show. All of those fucking ideals is how we get back to good gaming. Now, whether a lot of these companies are going to listen or have it affect them, I don't know.
Not.
I think a lot of game developers on the front lines are like, yeah, let's do it. But then the management
but they
above
don't
them,
call the shots.
and
Yeah,
especially
that's the problem.
The CEOs above
The
them
investors
are rolling their
Yep.
eyes.
The investors are the ones who really call the
How
shots.
much
Like,
money
hey,
can we make?
Yeah,
it's about making the money.
I mean,
Every
fuck
year
your art.
more.
I want the money.
I mean, I guarantee there's investors came to Larian and like, hey, man, totally fund your next game. And they're like, okay, cool. Well, we get to do everything that we want to do, and you can say nothing. And sometimes that works out because some game companies do have that kind of relationship that they say. Grinding Gears Games is one of them where they're like, hey, we're owned by Tencent, but we've told them that they get to make no decisions. And you just got to hope that works out that way. So I hope that is the direction I think the industry needs to go in.
And that's how we got
I'm
Path of Exile
100%
2, which I'm
behind
currently
him.
playing.
I'm
Thank you,
just-
Grinding
I'm
Gear
pessimistic
Games, for
about
standing
next
your
year.
ground.
Because I think that the worst example.
It's going to win. There's no doubt.
Add it to the ongoing sheet where do you think GTA?
I've never been so confident.
Do you think
that's a safe bet.
We still need to scan through the comments to see if people have found our previous ones. But I do have the sheet. Here is the news prediction document 2025.
Oh, good.
The Suicide Squad DLC content, I says in progress because I was searching. Star Citizen, Squadron 42, or Beyond Good and Evil. That's still in process because we're one. So which one you wanted me to add?
Game of the Year 2025 at the Game Awards. What do you think?
Will be GTA.
It's pretty much it's GTA or the field. You're betting on is it GTA or the field?
Okay, GTA or the field. GTA or the field. Well, obviously
GTA.
all five. I'm not putting that on the document because
It's
all three
definitely
of
gonna
us
be
are GTA. You'd be
Yeah.
dumb to pick anything else.
Yeah, I can't.
We could have a banger,
I'm just
a
going through
secret.
and it's like, what could possibly come out?
But the odds would be
sleeper.
like 1,000
There
to
would
1.
have
You'd
to be
win
a
so much
Mario
money
or
if
a
you.
Zelda or like another mainline.
The only one I can see is if somehow, Elder Scrolls, got pushed up, which is not
That's a
happening.
bad
or anything.
idea.
And it was
They
Elder
need to
Scrolls
no,
versus
they need to
GTA.
polish
Yeah,
it.
they don't wanna
need
go
some
head to
time
head with
work on that.
Yeah, they need a massive pause. They probably need 2
After
additional
what happened
years.
with Starfield, it's better to keep
Yes.
it in the oven.
Yes.
Keep it.
For sure.
Standalone Elden Ring game better than GTA? Probably. I'm taking GTA over the field.
I will.
So,
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah.
it's still.
We're
Speaking
not
of Elden
putting
Ring,
that
that was another major announcement. Elden Ring Night Rain is coming out. This is a weird game that I had no idea. I keep tabs
Why
on
is
this.
it weird? To me, for
It's just a
us on the outside, it just seems like additional DLC, right? It doesn't look weird to us.
Just like
What
But
makes
it's
it
not
weird?
DLC, it's a
because
standalone
you're fighting
game.
bosses
You-
after
you
bosses after bosses.
It's 8 predefined.
That's what the game is.
Well, no,
Yeah.
this is like all in one room, basically.
You're not creating your
that's
own
what it
character.
is?
You're not creating your own character. It's 8 predefined playable characters. And you're going, and there's like
They're going in a
it's
new
like
direction with
gauntlet,
this.
and you're running through, and there's co-op added to it. It's just, I mean, it makes sense, but it's not. It's so far away from like the normal mainline experience.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
very
If
excited.
it's just one room with a bunch of boss gauntlet mode
Get ready
with
to carry your
Yep,
ass.
that's pretty
Dark
much it.
Souls and co-op, the thing that has me excited about it is co-op.
Yeah.
Real co-op, not ghost co-op or a past image of your previous
ring the
self
bell.
after image, no bell. No, an actual co-op
There.
thing. That's the part that makes me excited. And yeah, we'll play a few sessions with Alex carrying you, Joe, but I think it's funnier if you and me go up against it. We have no fucking chance, and we somehow crunch it out.
There's this really
Never tell me
easy
the odds.
boss
Oh, no, you want
called
to
the
do
Nameless
that, though.
King.
You
and
gotta
I
suck.
wanna watch
Okay, when you
YouTube
say
find
easy,
him.
when
He's
you
so
say
easy, you can no hit him with a bow. You just kind of walk backwards real slowly, and so there was a bug to.
That was my
advantage
thing
of
in
this,
the
yeah.
beginning. Like, I was a magic user, but then when I got confined into a room, my magic.
I've read the comments, and magic is the easiest thing that's ever existed in Elden Ring, and just by using it, you've made the game super easy.
That's
You're also
not
not
true.
allowed to use spirit summons. You're not allowed to level up your gear, or you're not a real Dark Souls player.
But by the time I
We don't
went
want to be real
halfway-
Dark Souls players.
halfway with my staff, I got the shit.
Oh,
beat
I want to
out
be the
of me.
player that
Yeah,
uses the
Malekith
game's
will,
mechanics
like,
to
open
win,
you up
and not
if
Yeah.
you-
bang my head against
so
a
you-
wall
I was
until I
like,
break
damn it,
through.
magic's not working right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, it makes some bosses really easy,
Yes.
and there's some
Yeah.
bosses that they're going to be tough. So.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is not bad.
You're
I
good
was
at
like,
parrying. Play the parry characters. You should be fine. You've
Yo,
been training.
right. Yeah,
Oh my God.
right.
Okay, you're not good
Whole
at
game
parrying,
I
but I've
haven't
seen
even
you
done.
do it, so you should just practice. All right, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound
That
was
looked
also
really good.
announced, so that's another Koei Tecmo. Slay the Spire 2, major announcement for anyone who's like big into the card games. Massive success the first time around. Early access in 2025, so it's right around the corner. Dave the Diver in the Jungle didn't really get to see
No.
what that's going to be. I don't
No
know.
gameplay from it, but we're excited.
Yeah, I'm just curious how. I think it's people are going to respond less positive. It's when you're spearfishing things, people have a different opinion when you're spearfishing versus like hunting animals, and so I just don't know what he's.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
know what
thinking,
he's
are you
doing.
going to have like a
Interesting point.
steakhouse or something? It's like, oh, this is some bison, or this is some
Yeah, I don't
other
know what it-
stuff,
but-
or
Huh.
just random animals.
Never
or
thought about
something.
that. Yeah, you're right.
But it could be.
Especially that type of game player.
Yeah.
They're more chill, they're like more relaxed, but they have more opinions on those types of things.
Yeah, you're going to go in the jungle. You're going to shoot a jaguar to eat, and like you're like, I don't. I feel
Snakes.
bad.
Stop fucking up the
Cobras.
jungle. What's
Yeah,
wrong with you?
yeah.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
Go back into the water, motherfucker.
Yeah, so we don't know anything about it, but it's set for late 2025
It's a
release.
video
It's going to
game.
compete
They're
with
not fucking up
GTA
a real
5.
game. Calm the fuck down.
Or GTA
GTA
6. So
Yeah.
Six.
Did either of you get to play the Steel Hunters? Because in the Game Awards they said, "Hey, Steel Hunters and beta now."
I got to download it, but I was playing
But you didn't.
Path of Exile.
Path of
beat
Exile
it.
weekend.
Stupid count.
God damn, Joe, you beat the game already.
No, he beat
No.
the chapter
Because,
1 boss.
Yeah, here's the game. Is
It's
That-
early
it's
access.
tough.
Can't even beat it, right?
It's a tough,
Oh,
it's a
I'm
tough
on,
boss.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's,
cool.
it's a hard game.
Damn, I'm so jealous. I want to play Path of Exile 2 with y'all. Maybe at some point this
really
week
good.
we could stream a session
Well,
where
Mark
we
is
just
pretty
do some
good.
co-op. Did you guys
No.
get to play it over the weekend?
just downloaded it, that's it.
I got accepted, but again, didn't have time to play.
Yep.
Because that one looks cool.
Yeah. Shadow Labyrinth, if you want to play a Pac-Man game where you were like it's kind of based on
that was based on the secret level, and it was a surprise. It's like we've developed a whole game based on that secret level. So the reverse, Concord developed a whole game only for it to crash and burn and get one small consolation prize. Here's a 10-minute animation in secret level. And then this one is the opposite. Here's a 10-minute animation, 15-minute animation, and guess
we based
what?
a whole
Brand new game for it. Not excited, Joe.
I'm not excited. I'm
Okay.
thinking about the Concord
It looked
right now.
interesting.
You don't want that
Shorts.
golden ball going in your back?
No.
Eat.
No. Eat or be.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking about the Concord one for secret level. It's like, that's probably not going to be very good.
Yeah.
I don't like any of the
I'm
characters.
going to laugh if the
And the
Concord one.
cinematic already in the game, I was like, I don't like this.
I think it's going to be better than the whole fucking game. I don't think that. I think it would be funny if it was better, like that Anthem video, live action Anthem made by Neil Blomkamp was better than the whole fucking game.
Yeah, I think that this secret level thing for Concord is going to be really similar to their reveal, the narrative reveal.
Yes.
Because it takes so long for these things to be made.
Oh yeah,
And
I guess y'all are right. 'Cause
hated
you
it.
already have
Exactly.
that
That's
in
what I
the
was thinking.
game.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's
I was
just
like,
going to be
no.
another one of
Yep.
those Viginettes from
Yeah, and I hate
Viginettes. That's I make that wrong. I say that wrong every single time.
Yeah.
But this is my thing now.
Yeah.
It's Viginette.
It's like Gil Galahad and all of
Gillenade. Gillenade.
Gillenade. You say
Gillenade.
Gillenade.
Yes.
It's Elganon and Gillenade. Yeah. Elganon, yeah. All right.
Joe's Gillenade.
Okay. So Lhasa 2. Also, this is a
Vignettes. Just to prove that I could say it.
You can. You just won't.
I just
mean,
won't.
it's just like it's fine. If you've been here long enough, you know that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
And I like to see the comments on it, so that's why I do it.
So Lhasa 2, major RPG. If you're back into the turn-based, control your character. If you've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 a million times and you're looking for something else, this isn't one to keep your eye on. So it's a 5e based rule set. So very exciting. Witcher 4. I thought everyone was going to be super excited about this.
Me
It's
too.
like,
And
I'm so
they're
excited to
super
play
mad
Witcher
about it because
continuation.
lore, I guess.
And it's a great character to continue the story.
No, you're
but-
wrong, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't
I'll shut up.
be immersed if my character is a woman.
It's a
And
woman.
if she's not wearing like the other thing is like, oh fine, I'll play a woman, but she needs to be bedroom ready at all times. She was in battle armor.
No, it's not
And
about
like,
big
has to
titties.
be
I think it was more
face.
about the
And
lore
so
than
it's
about
like,
her not being
makeup,
hot.
nonstop.
Yeah.
I mean, like full glam.
I really, really hate this portion of our community.
I don't.
Our gamer base. Like I despise them.
Yeah.
And it's brain rot, and it's old. It's just ignorance on full display, and then people take things to the extreme. They parrot points from media that they consume every day. That and so everybody's looking for something to complain about within that particular gross realm, and it's spilled on over into an area that really doesn't deserve it. And if you can't fap to Siri,
They will. I promise. Give it a week. The Rule 34 is coming.
We
You
don't
won't
want
be
you.
happy about it, Alex.
No, they will.
I'm gonna do it, but I'm not happy.
Yep.
I didn't want to play Siri
And
personally
I wish,
because I don't like the
and then,
powers thing.
so I gave my opinions as like, in the Witcher 4 angry trailer reaction to that, and all the comments super positive. All the comments was like, yeah, I don't understand series. This is a natural extension of the story. Blah blah blah. Fuck all those people. Blah blah blah. So not a single negative comment. Still downvoted to 82%. So you have either brigading going on, and I can look at the stats. I haven't actually gone into
Probably
the
that.
analytics because I could see where some of it's coming from. I just haven't bothered because I don't care. Because I know these people exist. I wish there was a way to flush them all out. I really do. We don't need you. I don't give a fuck. Goodbye.
Yeah.
But they still hate watch.
Yeah, I mean they do.
Well, that's a big money generating area is hate watching and complaining about it. But know that we don't agree with you here. You know those kinds of stupid ass points.
She looks fine. Also, this trailer is so early that we have no idea what the game is going to look like because this is so early the game's not coming out next year, and it's probably not coming out at the earliest. Could be 2026, and I would bet against it. So this game's coming out in a long time, and so it's like
you never know. CD Projekt Red could change the way she looks, but I don't want them to because I don't want to placate these people.
Yeah, I don't mean that. I just mean like when people are like her bone structure is, and it has.
I know. Yeah.
And
Did you
like,
see the dots and the lines?
Yeah,
and people
it's like we have no idea. It's 2 years from now. It's like
but people are just trying to make money on X because all you need to do is create controversy. You could say the dumbest shit, the worst shit ever, the sexist shit ever, the racist shit ever, and you'll get tons of views, which generates tons of money. So that
sounds like a horrible place. It's like you should never go there.
Yeah, it's really bad these days.
My Twitter is a bastion of hope and positivity. You can.
It's never been that.
Find you at where?
You can message me directly.
Where's your
at,
Twitter?
Fuck you at clownpenis.fart.
Oh, clownpenis.fart is what you were talking about. That is a bastion. It's a paradise.
I post pictures of moose.
Yeah.
And,
clownpenis.fart should be the next
Moose is
social
sick.
media platform.
Moose is sick right now.
Who the attack speed?
So
Poor little guy.
yeah.
Oh, he'll be
his
better,
cold.
Joe.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a young man. He can fight.
No, he has
do
an upper
anything there?
respiratory infection. He has to go on antibiotics.
Oh my God.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. He'll be okay. Project Robot. This is from the team, the creator of Eco, Shadow of the Colossus, The Last Guardian. They didn't really show anything.
No, not much.
They didn't have to show anything. All you had to do was say, "Hey, this dude's making it," and it got me excited about it because like these games are incredible. I've gone back and replayed them, and I'm just really, really excited about it. You get a giant robot head, and I don't know what happens, but I'm gonna play it. So
From the movie there, we've seen the little teaser. It seems like the classic scaling, massive, creatures and things is still in there from Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, that's what it
Speaking of
looked like.
Shadow, I think was it that racing game? Amazing.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
great commentary there.
Yeah. So you could play Sonic or Shadow in a race car. A guy who does not need a race car.
He wants to go slower.
If he wants to go much slower and have to obey traffic laws, I like someone was like, well, maybe Fred Flintstones it. Maybe there's nothing underneath. It's like, okay, that's great. Steel Hunters is Wargaming's next IP. It's a 12-person multiplayer shooter. It's part hero shooter, part battle royale, part extraction shooter. The only thing that has me worried is it's trying to do a lot of things all at the same time. Hopefully it works together, but if there's mech combat, I'm at least going to give it a
It's
shot.
a weird combination.
Borderlands 4, Randy Pitchford got up on stage and was very excited to show off, I'm going to use a phrase that the kids use, a very mid trailer that inspired no excitement for me whatsoever. It could have been a DLC for Borderlands 3.
Yeah,
The hype is gone with everything
the hype
there.
wow, it's amazing where we were and where we are now with Borderlands. And I think that he thought that, boy, this is going to turn my fortunes around.
He
Everybody's
did. He
going to
said
get
it was
excited
fucking
about
amazing
it.
or something like
Fucking
that.
amazing. Like, you
Fucking
guys should be
great.
grateful that I'm fucking bringing this here. Yeah, and it just fell flat for, at least for us, it fell flat. I was more interested in the game before, which was the game before, the mech game, the one you're talking, the one.
Steel Hunter.
Shit, man, that one looks cool. I'm looking at some gameplay for it now, and it does have that Hawken vibes, which I really like that game. Hawken, Titanfall, maybe a little Chrome Hounds in there, except you don't create your own mech. But I love any mech
Time
games.
to dust off that big controller thing you had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's a Steel Battalion.
Command Station.
Yeah, that was so
I
cool.
miss that game.
But if you
I
get
don't
that,
think I have it anymore. I don't know where it went.
You had that at your old place.
you gotta get one of OJ's, the OJ gaming chair, so you can just bolt in and set yourself up
Yep,
for 12 hours.
never leave.
And you sit there and you poop.
Then recliner.
I got so much data every time on my attacks with this build.
But why would I
Poison,
do that?
corrosion,
I would keep
bleeding.
that. I
It
maybe
belongs
gave
in a
it to
museum.
Hitting them with everything.
You made like $10 on that. There was no reason to.
Right.
Probably sell
I
it for
don't
that
know what
much.
happened. I don't know what happened there.
Damn.
Yeah, but Borderlands 4 came out.
Had to be for good reason, because I wouldn't get rid of that.
The trailer shows very little of your character.
Or the villains, kind of.
Yeah, nothing about them that makes me think that it's going to be interesting. And that's really what the Borderlands series is
I think
about.
even worse. I think they did show the villains, and they're
There we go.
fucking
And
completely
generic.
nondescript,
And he
generic,
teleported out of
boring.
it.
Those
Okay,
two
so
armies
Kenny
fighting
doesn't
each
work.
other, and the leaders on each of those armies are the villains in the game. Nothing like, Jack or anything like that.
Yeah. You just clone him, make a different version of him, and like you get us back to compelling bad guys.
Yeah.
They announced a new Virtua Fighter. Very excited. Now do Primal Rage.
I still want Virtual Fighters, but like
Primal Rage will be a good one. No, not
but
Primal
still
Rage.
with
Do
the big-ass,
what's the one where you can turn into?
This dude's made out
You
of
turn into
12
animals.
polygons.
Yes.
I think
That's
that one
what
would do
Virtua
really
Fighter
well.
was for me back in the day.
Be something.
It is.
God
you know
damn
what,
it,
Joe? It's a stupid ass suggestion, but I actually agree with it.
I want a
now,
skin.
but a smarter way to implement it is there needs to be a mode where you just
Yeah.
go in the settings, press a
Classic
button,
or
and it
something,
changes it, and you go back and forth whenever you want. Not
Kinda like
let's
the-
develop the game where it look like Legos characters
Because
fighting
you can do
each
that
other.
with the Diablo. So.
Right? Yeah.
They also announced Project Century, which is going to be, it's like the third-person action game set in Japan in 1915.
Change the title. I like the game. Change the title.
Yeah, we hate the title on that. Hopefully, that's a working title. I guess they're trying to Project Century to make it fliz. Like last century's 1917 or whatever, before the war.
When you said that, I was like, what game is that?
And-
Oh, you
Yeah.
start describing it.
Well, originally they showed
It
a
looks-
record player, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to be Lies of P DLC. I had no idea they were going to announce it.
Yeah.
And then it was, and we didn't get an announcement.
So
Damn it.
it looks a lot more serious, and I'm a little worried about that. I mean, that could be a good direction to go in for the Yakuza type series, but I still want some of the goofiness. I still want
I'm
some
sure
really
it'll still
fun
be there.
side
It's not gonna
activities.
lose its
And
heart.
because it's set so long ago, there's great potential for funny old school, old-timey jokes and old-timey side activities, and that would be really
There
cool.
was a ton of fun in Like a Dragon-ition, and so I played that all the way through, and this feels like the natural sequel to it. So it's like I want chicken racing, I want all sorts of crazy stuff.
The pirate one's not out yet.
No.
One of the most anticipated games for us is that fucking pirate game, Yakuza.
Yeah, they're like, gosh, you check it out. I was like, that looks fucking cool.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
OJ wished something into reality.
Yes.
We finally get Turok Origins. And he's been saying for the last couple years, he's like, everyone's like, hey, what
There
game do you
needs
want
to
to
be a
remake?
Turok game.
And he's like, I want a Turok game. And then we got one. What do you think it looks like? You wanted this.
I know, but it's not what I
Literally
I
asked
just
for
wanted,
it.
like the old version,
Classic
updated.
Turok.
Yeah, I don't
no
like that it's
changes
third person now.
whatsoever, and no updates for modern audiences, right? I think you're right. I mean, I think that probably would have been cooler for us in this
Yeah.
niche. But the updates don't look like they're gonna bring in new audiences. So if you're not really appealing to a wider audience, then might as well keep it niche.
Yeah. So this is Saber Interactive. They, recently did Space Marine, which is a love letter to
That's
the,
what I'm hoping for.
to
It's
that
like,
community.
It's good. They're good. So
We've
I
got
believe
so
in their
many
work.
minions out
Yeah,
now.
hopefully. Let's see how. Yeah. I'm hoping that it's good, but we'll see. Onimusha, Way of the Sword, Capcom, big surprise. And so that one's coming back, and so it's a 2026 release window for that one. You gonna beat it?
No.
No? Okay. You gonna
Prediction
try it?
right now. No.
Okay.
My try.
Onimusha
Yes.
is before all the Dark Souls craze.
Yeah.
Yep.
but-
So it's not. I don't know
It's
if
old
they're gonna
school, baby.
Dark Soul eyes it or stick true to what they were. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not.
Use the same engine
it
that
doesn't
you
look like
used
it's
for
going to be
the
one of those.
Resident
Like,
Evil games.
some of the games nowadays, you can just hold the stick forward and hit attack a bunch of times, and you can get through the game. And I'm hoping, we'll see. We'll see how this role play is. Mafia.
It
the Old
needs to
Country
be
was a
Devil May
big,
Cry
was
meets,
a big one. Finally, first
Resident
gameplay
Evil.
trailer for Mafia.
Yeah, this is a
With a
trend. We're
feudal
going
Japan
back.
setting.
We're going back
That's
to old
what
school
it always
days.
was.
So the old country and in Mafia, and then Yakuza going back to the 1917. So we can revel in the old school cool.
1915.
What year is this one? It doesn't say here what year that it's set in, but
I'd imagine maybe the 30s. We're going to the old country. That's where the real mobsters. Obviously, a lot of the
I think it was early
mafias
1900s.
and gangs came from outside the U.S. and then established themselves in the U.S. and we're just borrowing a lot of the tactics and setup and core from Sicily and other
1900s
places.
is all it says.
1900s, yeah. So probably
Yeah, early 1900s.
they may even
1920s probably.
do,
If I had to take a guess.
century spanning stuff. No, I think they'll keep it within a certain time frame so we can follow a few characters around.
Stay.
Okami got the sequel was announced, and so that was a big deal. Kind of a really, really small niche game, wasn't super financially successful.
In fact, it wasn't financially successful. It was a failure.
Yeah.
But it did really well amongst gamers, amongst fans.
Yeah,
I was on the
it
outside
developed a
looking in on
cult-like
that.
audience.
I never played it, and
They've been using
never, attached
Okami
myself
as a
to
guest
it.
character
But I know there are some
lot
people
of
that are
games.
extremely, extremely excited about it, and we are definitely going to be peering in to see what all the hype is about.
And then there was a lot of mobile game announcements. A lot of them.
I don't think they should be there, but whatever.
What?
There was the Zenless Zone Zero.
Oh,
and,
a lot of the anime ones.
Honky
Honky Star Rail.
Yeah, and it was like I still think it's inappropriate that you're able to call it Honky Star Rail.
Honky tonk.
Yeah, but it's like come
You
on.
had a better name for it. Hopefully our video will go up.
Cracker or something.
Yeah.
It's like, look, I can say it. You can't say it. But it was a massive success for Jeff. I mean, so the 1 million peak viewers.
Yeah, I'm sure he got paid a lot.
Several channels broke the 100,000 mark throughout the
highlight all those
broadcast.
fucking cash grab mobile games.
Statler Waldorf stole the show when the Muppets just making fun of Jeff and just poking fun of him.
Yeah, they went hard on him too. So Jeff must have a great
That's
sense
good.
of
He's
humor.
got a good sense of
because,
humor about it.
He had.
It is a good thing.
I'm sure he read the
Yep,
script
it's not a problem.
beforehand and approved the script and was cool with it. Now, whether he was cool with it
And you should
because
know
he's
their
cool
type
with
of
it,
comedy.
or whether he
That's-
was
that's
cool
what
with
they
it
do.
because he knew that it was going to help and benefit him. Yeah.
Well, he's leaning into it, and I think it's he knows
Yeah,
that it's
should lean into
it's a bloated 3-hour advertisement for mobile games, and there's some amazing reveals in there. But them poking fun, it's like, hey, play another commercial. It's like it was right on. So
worth
it.
Check
Play
our
into
video
it.
when it goes live. We have some individual trailers that Joe has put up. But anything else you wanted to talk about?
The only thing I wanted was them to make a bigger thing for the player's choice. Instead of being like, oh, player's choice, this game.
It
Then
did
that's
seem
it.
like they
And then
kicked
that's
it aside
But
really
they should have been like,
fast.
hey, this is the gamer's choice. Do something like, here's an award.
I agree with you 100%. I think that it needs to be like the number 2 award. I mean,
Yeah.
like the journalists
Yeah,
need to pick
it
some,
needs
and
to
it's
be
not
up
all
there.
of the journalists. Remember that the format is Jeff picks 60 people. And only 60 people. And those 60 people get to decide what game is game of the year.
Yeah.
And he probably picks people like through across like
A lot of the comments were mad about that too. It's like,
Yeah.
well, who's just
Yeah.
a journalist?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's-
so
it's
like,
gonna
I
be
really
mostly
like the
journalists,
fact
yeah.
that the gamers get to choose. Now, you
Yes.
just have to figure out a way to get them to vote where they're not just,
Oh, for sure. Well,
spam botting and stuff.
yeah.
But
you gotta
it
figure
should-
that out. But I think that could kind of help out.
Yeah, I think it's a really good idea because I think it's important to there's a big difference between what the average gamer likes and maybe what the average
Yep.
journalist likes.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
We've seen a lot of game journalists praise something like Dragon Age Veilguard. 10 out of 10.
And
Yeah,
everyone
plenty of
hated it.
9s and 10s, and I'm like,
It's 'cause they're
what
paid. It's not
version
what
of
they
this
like, it's what
game
they got
did
paid to
give you
review.
access to?
Yeah, and so it's like I just
Surprised you guys
sometimes
aren't
there's a
putting
major
two and two
disconnect,
together
and there's
on that,
disconnects
that
between me and you guys.
reviews
and so it can
from
happen
places like
anywhere.
IGN
It's
are just
what? That
advertisements
we
for
like
games.
these
No.
Yeah, and so it's like that stuff happens all the time, but
And me and you guys as well. Yeah, so, but I don't want to end this without talking about the big controversy
I haven't even heard of that game.
that amongst gamers, again,
Heard
from
of
that
Werewolf
side of
the
the
Last
internet,
Warrior? I haven't even heard of that
where
game.
Naughty Dog's upcoming sci-fi game
Was that
called
at the Game Awards? I didn't
Intergalactic
see that one.
Heretic
Like, I thought we watched
Prophet.
all the trailers yesterday.
Terrible name, and I do like Intergalactic, but the Heretic Prophet, it's like, okay, it's weird, and it really, really has, I think, a great style. So I liked the style that I was seeing,
yes.
this sort of, retro sci-fi, scan lines, synth wave kind of stuff.
It's Akira.
I'm into that. However, I'm skeptical and I'm hating for different reasons that other people on the internet are hating. One group on the internet is insufferable. There's the main character is not hot enough. She's ugly. She's a man.
I don't care about that.
And the bald-headed lady.
Man, baby.
Look, I don't. Bald-headed.
Yeah, the bald-headed
haircut's
thing
not my
gave
thing,
me
but,
Alien
and
vibes.
then they were like, "Here, let's fix it." And then all the fixed images that these people were like, "Oh, you should let us design this." You turned her from a dark-skinned person to a light-skinned Asian anime doll, with long blonde hair and stuff like that. It's pretty bad. That's not why I'm not vibing with it. I did kind of pick up a little bit of annoying vibes from the main character already.
Yeah.
But that's just my preference for personalities of heroes that I'm going to spend time with. This is a 2-minute trailer, so you can't really pick up too much on that. And some characters are meant to be fucking annoying until they go through a character arc, but there is the risk that they never go through their character arc and never learn anything, like Galadriel from Rings of Power.
Oh, that's coming to season 7.
Steven said the final season is when,
It's when all of our actions catch up with it.
Yeah, but as far as the gameplay, though, the more I learn about the project, the worse I think it is. And
really? Don't tell me that, because I've been looking forward to it.
So
you just
like my guitar.
Yeah, you just like the 80s.
Yeah, and I just like the 80s too.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to prep Joe here because so you got excited about all the sci-fi and space stuff, right? And you're like, okay, so there's going to be some space stuff and sci-fi and that Porsche you're going to get to do. And then there's the planetary gameplay that we see at the end. There's no space stuff. What? So apparently your ship just crashes on that planet.
Oh,
and you're
you spend the
stranded
whole
on the
time
planet.
on
This is the whole thing. You're stranded. You don't get to do any space
Well,
stuff.
my
No
interest
space
just went way down.
I mean, it's...
That, to me, already,
Yep.
I was already iffy on
Big
it.
swing and a miss.
I would like to.
Now I'm down on it.
I thought it was going to be Akira because they've mentioned it. Like the trailer was like almost scene for scene cuts from Akira, and that's what I want. But if it's just you stranded with a laser sword,
I think your laser sword looks stupid too. I get it when it lights up, it kind of looks like little music things from the 80s, the synth wave.
Yeah. You've kind of lost me.
Levels. I just think that's dumb. But okay, so there's that. Now, Neil Druckmann talks on the story for Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet. The story is quite ambitious as it centers on a fictitious religion and what happens when you put your faith in different institutions.
Yep,
I guess
you've
that makes
lost me.
sense because it's called the Heretic Project.
Heretic.
So this is going to be about religion.
I'm all about heresy.
This is going to you're stranded on a planet. You're fighting generic-looking robot enemies. The main character that looks stupid and she uses dumb weapons, and I don't get to go to space. And you're telling me I'm stranded on the planet the whole time. So basically, I'm just
Maybe you could go to shopping bar.
No, I'm not into it. Those are the reasons I'm not into it. Not because the main character is ugly or bald-headed. And Neil Druckmann kind of messed up on the Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah,
and I'm sure Part 3 is going to be
on that.
hilarious
I no
whenever
longer
he
care
gets
about
to
this.
it. Yes, he's also responsible for one of the best video games
You
of
had a
all
pretty
time.
dope setting that could have
ourselves
turned into
gave a
something
10 out of
great,
10
and
to
it sounds
in
like
the
you're just
Last of Us
gonna refuse to do
remastered
that.
version.
Never mind, I'm out.
The re-remastered
Don't
one.
care.
You didn't
But other people are involved, and a lot of times people don't realize how a lot of the other people's contribution really changes a game and elevates a game or holds it back. So what kind of
Finish this
people
video and
has
we'll be
Neil
out.
Druckmann surrounded himself with this time for a whole new project, Intergalactic: The Heretic? Scan lines, synth wave kind of stuff.
it's Akira.
I'm in season as well.
Yeah, it's when
Sure. And you're stranded on the planet. This is the whole thing. You're stranded. Looks like little music things from the 80s, the synth. You're stranded on a planet. And you're fighting generic-looking robot enemies. The main character, that looks stupid, and she uses dumb weapons, and I don't get to go to space. And you're telling me I'm stranded on the planet the whole time. So basically, I'm just.
Maybe you could go to shopping bar.
No, I'm not into it. Those are the reasons I'm not into it. Not because the main character is ugly or bald-headed. And Neil Druckmann kind of messed up on the Last of Us Part 2, and I'm sure Part 3 is going to be hilarious whenever he gets to it. Yes, he's also responsible for one of the best video games of all time that we ourselves gave a 10 out of 10 to in the Last of Us remastered version.
but not the re-remastered one. You didn't.
But other people are involved, and a lot of times people don't realize how a lot of the other people's contribution really changes a game and elevates a game or holds it back. So what kind of people has Neil Druckmann surrounded himself with this time for a whole new project, Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet? And I'm suspect on that.
I don't want to defend anyone that you mentioned before. That I think there's a lot of people that don't like it, and they're getting the same they get the same feelings that you did, that I did, that a lot of people did, where like, I don't like this trailer, and I don't think they have the ability to communicate their problems, and so they're like, oh, who else doesn't like this game, and that's how they kind of get sucked into it. There's a lot of reasons not to like certain media, a lot of reasons not to like modern media, but maybe if you can, it's not always just because you can't currently jerk off to the main character.
Yeah,
like that is not why the
Get
game
to the real core, Alex.
But, so I'm saying, like, what I'm trying to do is, like, there are a lot of people that are like teetering on the edge before they fall into these things, and these communities are very welcome, and they want to bring you in and suck you down into the horrible pit that they are. I don't think. I mean, I like some of the art style stuff. I like some of the stuff that was there, but I do get kind of like some of the poopy vibes. And I
want well-reasoned arguments like that, and I want you to tell. Well, what are the poopy vibes? Talk to me about the poopy vibes, so that I can determine if you are one of those where it's like, well, I can't fap, and a bald-headed lady, and woke
I don't
this,
care
woke
about
that
fapping.
versus what's in the game.
I think
what's
part
in
of
the
why
content
everybody
of
gets
the
upset
game.
about the
What do I find
unattractive
you just
woman
have to look
characters
at,
because
one,
it's
you can't
kind of
make up your
become a
mind based
trope
on
at this
an entire
point.
trailer that has really no
Like,
gameplay, not a ton
every
of story
game's doing it, and
information.
people are just getting sick of it. Like,
And
give us
so
a
it's
hot
like,
girl,
I
give
don't
us
know, I
a
refuse to kind of judge these games.
give us a
based on made-up
stereotypical
trailers,
Lara
'cause a lot
Croft
of
type
them are made
character,
up,
not to
sometimes
redesign the original.
we've seen in the
Give
industry
us
that
a hot
have
girl
nothing to do
every
with
now
the
and
final
then.
release of the game.
Yeah, like you got to mix it up. It's not diverse
What
if
do
you
you mean?
force
You make it
only
that.
one
You
type
make it
into
that.
everything and say,
And
see
a lot of
diversity.
it is the
That's
writing.
what
You
people are
can
sick
see
of.
that,
I don't think it
even
has anything to do
people
with
well
fapping to it.
intentions can fuck up their own franchises. Dragon Age, the Veilguard, even when they're trying to, do good things here. So I don't know. We'll see what kind of writing is. Yeah, we'll see what kind of writing is in this one. But personally, I would have preferred to take missions and contracts in space and be kind of like this rebellious bounty hunter chick.
I was looking for
not 100 planets.
kind of a Firefly.
Yeah, something like that. But
Star
crash
Wars.
landing on one fucking
Star
planet,
Wars,
and be
but
stranding on one place,
Star
and then
Wars
having to
smugglers
have
type
existential
vibe, like
discussions
Outlaw
about
Star
religion
kinda deal.
and false faith and
Cowboy
all
Bebop
this stuff.
kinda vibe.
It's like, and then I'm pretty
Would've
sure
been
there's going to
fun,
be
I think.
tons of modern
Something original.
allegory and modern audience.
A
and
new
that's the stuff
sci-fi
that I think is
franchise to
going
get excited
annoy
about
people.
that's not
And that's the
fucking
stuff that I
Star
think we
Wars.
can criticize.
And it's hard to find one of those
you
that's
know,
live action
instead
nowadays
of
that works.
Females and the attractiveness level and all.
We haven't had
sorts of
anything
stuff.
since
Just
Firefly,
wanted
really.
to be cool 80s thing, and
Like it had
lot
all
of
the
product
vibes and
placement.
everything's there.
Yeah,
There's a
Porsche,
lot of product
spaceship,
placement.
drinking her Pepsi Clear.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
And I guess for the vibe, it's okay, but it normally annoys the fuck out of me. It was what is it? Pepsi.
Product placement
Porsche,
is fine if it's done
Sony, but that makes sense because obviously Naughty Dog and Sony, that's where they get all their money from, and I think they're old school CRT monitor companies and things like that. So, but good. I'm hoping the soundtrack is really good because they announced they were like right away. Wait, hey, Trent Reznor. Huh? And I
Yeah?
was like, oh,
Okay.
okay, cool. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. Those are some good names here for soundtracks. So we'll
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. I just know that the discourse around the game is going to be fucking annoying as we approach.
Yeah.
Isn't that every
And it might be, who knows, it might be warranted because, like I said, they fucked up The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
And they may just start with all of that fuck up from the beginning with this game. So that's why I say I'm not into it. I feel like not only do I think, it will... Well, it's too early for that.
Yeah.
We'll have to see some more.
Yeah.
Some more gameplay.
All right. Anything else?
No, I just wanted to talk about that. Let's see. Any games we are missing or anything super excited? I guess the most excited thing from that is The Witcher 4 from me. What about y'all?
I was less excited about The Witcher because I knew it was coming. Like it wasn't like a secret. I think the thing that kind of blew me away the most was Elden Ring. Because it was out of nowhere, like there wasn't even a whisper about this thing coming out. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we've been talking about Polaris even in the news for like the past couple months. It's like I knew it's coming.
True. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. Well, Joe.
Turok? Yeah, big surprise.
Turok for Joe. Great. All right. Well, that's it. That's it covers the Game Awards. Let us know who did you think should have won, and what other games were you excited from the show? What do you think about Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet? and some of the upcoming titles. Let us know in the comments down below. This is part 1 of part 2. Come check us out with other gaming news, and we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.
Okay, I'm not gonna watch the other one right now, but that was their take on the Game Awards compared to mine, and I don't agree with all their takes, but I get it. They're trying to fence it a little bit because they are constantly worried about backlash from their audience. Like, you can tell, you can just tell. And I think they shouldn't be. They act like they don't care, but like so much of what they do and what they say gets caveated with our audience, you know, and then they're trying to get out ahead of everything. And then the way that they word certain stuff, like I can tell, like you really wanted to say this, but then you pulled back and said this instead. Which is disappointing because, you know, I don't like to see Joe, the guy who built a career on being super honest, become the guy whose audience captured, but it's whatever. For now, though, I'm going to bed. I want to thank all of you wonderful witches for watching. If you're new to the stream, socials are right up here. I'm Death Witch on everything. Twitter will let you know when I go live. Those are live tweets on Twitter. If I'm not live, I delete the tweet that says I'm live. So if you see a tweet saying I'm live, go ahead and click on it. It means I'm live right then and there. Discord is where the community's at. Couple hundred strong, grows every single day. You're going to want to join that so you can become part of the content creation process. You can hang out and chat with me. You can keep me company while I game, or you can find yourself some new gaming buddies. And YouTube is where you can get your Death Witch on demand. I'm working on doing less stream clips on that channel and trying to make some actual edited content, so that's why I haven't posted in a while. I'm working on some actual scripted stuff I record off stream, so I haven't done any of those yet, so I want them to be good when I finally post them. So my first one's going to be heavily edited, and I'm gonna, you know, try to really work on my presentation. But I'm always up for suggestions. If you like the stream clips and you want to see more of those, let me know. For now, though, I'm gonna go to bed. Enjoy this exit music made by AI, and I will see you wonderful witches tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody.
Joystick lost in the digital buzz. Sexy moves with the gameplay through the night air. Screens light up with desire. Fans trapped in this snare. Sweat drips from the brow, excitement off the scale, man. Virtual games, the place we fall hard and fast. Shots explode in frenzy, craving the next move. In Death Witch we trust joystick, master of the groove. Joystick fever drive us mad, wow. Stream-age seduction, fever gets tactile. Death Witch the king, leading us astray. Joystick fever, night melts away. Gamer scream, ignited passion rises steep. In game world fantasies we plunge deep. Eyes glued to the screen, can't break free. Death Witch seduction with joystick destiny. Pixels burning slow, seductive flare. Lost in the madness, no need for prayer. Together we ride in this electric storm. Joystick fever, our hearts reborn. Joystick fever, drive us mad wild. Stream-age seduction, fever gets tactile. Death makes the king, leading us astray. Joystick fever, night melts away.